All right. Well, hello, everybody. We are back for yet another session of The Fallen. Episode 67, mind you. Good lord, it's 67 episodes already. Time flies, time flies. And tonight, we will have a special guest. So, I guess you will get to see who that is very soon. But until then, hello, hello. Welcome on in. We're gonna get this shindig rolling and adventurers ready. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Or not, that's fine too. You don't have to sit back or relax, but enjoy the show. Ha! Hold them. Anywho, soon, soon, the countdown begins.
Speaking of creating fresh rigatoni from scratch,
And then you guys immediately go into, oh no, the DM's gonna murder us and turn us into rigatoni.
speaking of
So,
doing a field dressing on a deep puncture and a laceration, we should just come up with a whole bunch of cool ones and keep
I
posting
like
them.
that. Who's
so
Flutter?
who would like to do the recap?
Who's Flutter?
You'll find out.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here.
Realistically,
I didn't take
we have a guest
notes.
star tonight. So there, you happy? You happy? You got the
Cool.
answer. You happy? You happy? See, that could have been my
Thank you,
segue, but
Cube.
my segue was about field dressing.
Field dressings. Nice.
Field dressing in occupied buildings at universities. Let's hope the twain shall not meet.
speaking of police brutality, who would like to do the recap? Let's see. So recap. I didn't take notes because I didn't have light because I was in my car last time.
Right, that's right. How's
But
that
from
going?
memory,
Okay, let's see.
from memory, I recall that we start. Well, I had been
Hey,
absent
Revarn,
the
how's it
week
going?
before, so we started, and it
Just
sounded
got
like you
started.
had beaten ass on a bunch of bandits, and had made a deal with a dryad, I believe, who was there near the portal to the Fae, and they had asked you to take care of some corruption. They'd asked our group to take care of some corruption coming from the north. So we started heading north, and we came upon a delightful and pristine, non-piss filled brook, and
Oh,
so this
that's
is
right.
for sure the cleanest water that Cha has ever experienced. He immediately stripped down to his nothings and dove in, and Sari joined him, frolicking in the delightful waters of the pristine river of the material plane. And Zed also joined us, but I think he's remained fully clothed and also was
The
farther
return.
downstream. And we I forgot exactly who, but somebody started noticing that the sand in the river bed was
I did.
traveling
Yeah,
the
that was
opposite
sorry.
direction
Yeah.
of the actual water. And so right as this was being called out, lunged at us with and it became the tentacle creature, which we've had run-ins with a couple of times before across the planes of existence. And a battle ensued, a rather intense one, more intense than we've ever had with this particular creature. We started noticing that only non-magical weapons were highly effective against it. And eventually, yeah, like cast a bunch of interesting spells on us. We had to make saving throws. Cha and Sari were running around naked. I think she had her shield. So I mean, fan art, please. Fan art. Gotta see this fan art of Cha doing backflips, fully nude, and just with only his arcane crossbow. Sari only with her, with her shield. But otherwise, we were all kicking ass on this thing. Finally destroyed it. I think for the first time it did not dissolve into nothingness, though, once we killed it. So the bodies of it are still there, which is questionable. Let's see. Then we decided to rest, not far from the river. The sand, however, is still traveling in that strange direction north, which is where the Dryad had told us to go. So we're still going to head in that direction. But we decided to take a short rest, and Niavara pulled out her tarot deck. And we all got readings, even the hesitant Kozik Deep Shaft. And they were all just phenomenal. Cha was in tears from just how magical that everything was. Even Kozik the skeptic was like, maybe there's something to this. And the DM was taking notes for sure to use this in some in-game way, which was awesome. And that was a delight, and we finished session there.
Could you repeat the last couple of sentences, Cha? I got disconnected for a minute. After
I just said the
sand
DM's
was
going to use
filled,
the DM's going to use the tarot throws within the game at some point. That's it.
The terror. Niavara did a lot of planning for the DM. And it's incredibly funny because
She
some
did
of
it. She
them
did a
were pretty
terrific
ominous.
job on those. Yeah, they were terrific. They were so appropriate to the characters too. To the people behind the characters, I don't know. Who can say?
who can say?
So, unless there was anything else that you can recall.
Oh, yeah, please. Anybody else? That was strictly from memory. I did
Nice
not
job,
take
Cha.
notes.
I can't think of anything.
No revelations, no
Yep, no, he doesn't have inspiration, so this
No.
will be it.
misdetails. I guess that was it.
Then that means
Nope.
you get your inspiration.
Hoo-ah! I'll go ahead and take that one since I used mine last time.
And you were the only one that told the story.
So we pick up after a very interesting a very interesting, short rest with the tarot readings, and everybody's kind of had a moment, or at least a little bit of time to reflect upon what the cards say, what the cards have provided, be it wisdom, be it warning, be it, wail or woe. The cards have been played. The deck has been laid. Strings have been drawn. And what that actually means for you, who can say? However, you still manage to get your short rest in, so spend hit dice if you need, recover any short rest abilities. 'Cause I know some of you got hit a couple times.
Yes, I did. I already did my hit dice to recover fully.
So, to that note, where does the party wish to go?
I mean, we need to head like this
North.
way to go
Right.
towards where the dryad wants us to go.
We followed the creepy river with the disturbing sand. It is traveling apparently in the wrong direction. I don't know rivers very well. Since we only have rivers of like horrifying decay and death, muck. From
It's
where I
not
come
supposed to do
from.
that, mate.
Okay, good. Okay.
Any lava rivers?
You'd be surprised. On my level of hell, there isn't a whole lot of lava. I know that's sort of the stereotype.
That's disappointing.
There are lava spouts, but there's more of a
I'm gonna attach the
hellish,
character.
noxious green fume that pervades the realm. It does get very
No
hot,
wonder
though.
you like that water.
Oh, it's so good. Todd drank all of his chocolate milk, which did not spoil the Feywild chocolate milk. Didn't spoil.
That's
He
right.
drank all of it and refilled his water skin with this delightful water.
All right,
So,
so we're heading
I
north,
need
eh?
everybody to give me a perception check as you are making your
yeah.
way north.
Not again. All right, let's see.
Perception check. Yay, I'm great at perception. No, I'm not.
That tracks.
Perception. Boo, ad break. Ad break in 1 minute.
Oh yeah.
1, 2, 3. I'm missing one perception.
Sorry.
Oh, by the way, Zed, did you get refunded or reimbursed? Or
Yeah.
did you get that all squared away?
Yeah.
Alright.
The next day,
Good.
I ended up calling and talking to someone that was actually
More
the higher up,
sane.
and they were like, "I'm
Excellent.
really sorry."
Oh,
As they
good.
do.
Nice.
So, with your respective perception checks, Sari would see it first with her keen elven eyes. There is a cave nearby. You can just barely see it cresting wrong button. Cresting, like even through the canopy of the trees, you just happen to catch that one angle where there's enough gap in the trees where there's like this unusual cave formation. Like you would expect, actually, for you as a denizen of the Feywild, the cave has like an unusual the best I could put it, because you got a 22, almost like a mist around it, a very vague kind of like light mist, but it's very easy to miss it if you weren't as perceptive as you are. Zed and Opal, you would kind of make out maybe some kind of a cave to the trees nearby, but it's, you know, it's a pretty thick canopy moving forward.
Mhm.
Does
Staring at
anybody
the
see
water
that
still.
cave up there with all that mist around it? The mouth of a cave, can you see it?
Kind of. It's a bit hard to say.
You Feywild denizens always speak in riddles. Just be literal once in a while.
Can you see the mouth of the cave with the mist all around it, Chaw?
I mean, maybe if I look deep into my soul, I would be able to, but I'm still
Chaw,
working on it.
I'm being quite literal, my friend. I'm being quite literal. There's a cave through the
Oh,
trees there
sorry.
with a mist around it. No, it's all right. I
bad.
appreciate the depth of thought.
It was very poetic sounding, so I just thought,
It was.
Hmm.
Well, you know us in caves, we jump on in.
I know, and I was going to say that just looks like a mess waiting to happen, but I don't know how we do anything other. So,
Hey, do you think it's related to the creepy stuff going on with the river?
Pages.
Let's see.
well, we'll find out. Let's hope it's not.
Oh, Chaw just vanished.
I just
No, he went up
vanished off
north.
of the world. I didn't mean to go that far.
Where
I
is
wanted
that
to see
cave?
if there's any noticeable change in the river flow of the sand in relation to this cave. Like, is it noticeable that there's any connection between that?
Well, they're both north. They're both north.
Shot.
Child's
Where's
gonna
the
try to
cave?
scramble up these rocks and look down into the water and see if the sand direction has changed based on that cave.
I mean, the flow of everything remains unchanged. It's still the
Okay.
unusual pattern.
Yay. Maybe don't
Everything's
get too
heading
close
north.
to it.
That would be the wise thing to do, but you know us.
Chaw's gazing into the water.
I mean, do you get back in the water?
So pretty. No, I
Don't
think after
go
that
back
last
in the water,
experience,
Chaw.
he's a little hesitant, just a little.
Let's just
He's
check
like,
out the creepy cave.
okay. Cha does a jumping front flip down off of the rock.
Whenever you do acrobatics, I see Xena Warrior Princess. She.
Touch.
She only has one chakra. I have
Oh.
7 of them. Ha 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 ha.
You have 7 chakrams? Oh, 7 chakra, you're saying. Where is this cave?
Oh, yeah. Where did we see it?
Is that the cave?
Do we have the cave? Are we going to see a cave?
You're getting closer
Blessed
to it.
DM. Does everybody else's cut off right there?
Yeah, it cuts off right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you're going to the cave
But
pretty
watch
much?
this.
Yes.
Well,
cave
we're
is
going
Go
to
the
get
mouth-
closer.
mouth
We're
of
not
the
going
cave.
in the cave. We're going closer to see what we can see.
What do you think
We
that
haven't
ominous
decided to go
mist is?
in it. We're just going to look at it.
Opal's
What's it-
highest step
why
might
is-
be int, but she wants to check
Why
it out.
does
We're
it
gonna
have
get,
that
like,
ominous mist?
30 feet from it.
Hmm.
Is that the ominous mist? Does the ominous mist remind us at all of that dungeon that we had entered back
I
in
was
the
gonna
Feywild?
say, when was the last
Right.
time we saw this mist? It was that dungeon.
This mist has a more greenish hue to it.
Could I do an
Oh,
Arcana
okay.
check on it?
Yeah, because now that Sari's pointed out the mist.
Alrighty,
They
here we go.
lost.
What you gonna do to it? Nice number.
Not very nice number.
I know, but it's my favorite number, so I couldn't help.
Shaw looks at the mist. He's like that. That's what the mist is like in hell. It's kind of like that.
Kind of green and funky.
Right. I mean, you just kind of get used to it, but it's so different once you come out here. Colors are so different. The lighting and the shadows.
Is there a lot
Anyway.
of mist around all the time?
Yeah, it kind of pervades your soul.
Wow.
They lost.
Oh, how lovely.
It's really not. It's so not.
Sounds awful.
Cha's going to no. Take it back. Never mind.
Out of character, where's Inan? Where's Inan and Niavara?
They're hanging
Gone.
back.
Hanging back?
Yeah.
Does that mean she's
They're-
not coming
they're-
tonight?
Yeah.
Inanna is
Yeah, she's out
Yeah,
tonight.
Inanna and Kozik aren't here.
So they're just hanging back.
we'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that was why I was talking about Kozik gazing into the eyes of something that's trying to take over his soul.
Yeah.
Like that whenever he would miss the
Ye-
session, that's usually what he'd be doing. Is like gazing into the face of something that he adores that's probably going to take his soul.
That's funny.
And Niavara just vanishes, and we never know why. So then it gives them both kind of a fun little story to come back with when they come back.
Also, I'm assuming a 13 doesn't give me anything about this mist.
It does not. So you
Unfortunately.
look around and you think about it, and you're not really sure what's going on with this.
Hmm.
Cha will try that
Unfortunately,
too.
I
Since
can't
he's
get it.
magically inclined.
Anything out of this mist. Feel free to do so, Cha.
Cha's looking close.
Ouch.
He's like, I
Yes,
think
this
it's
is
magical.
definitely mist.
I think that somebody's
Hmm.
cooking something in there. That's my
Wisdom.
impression.
I have a. Let's see. I'm
Drink
gonna
that.
do a. Where are you?
Skip that.
Mhm. I have something where I can check if things are magical or good or evil or. Hang on, I lost the.
Zed, what do you think, buddy?
Well, I can't really see much from here, but I could try and be a bit stealthy and maybe get closer.
You think detecting magic or detecting good and evil? Which one do you think would be better? Let's see.
If you're asking out loud as
Detect
Saria,
magic
Cha
is a
would be like,
more
think
vague
magic.
way. I mean,
Yeah,
if we
good and
detect
evil tells
magic,
us.
but-
Right.
Good and
we're
evil are
always
so
in the midst-
relative.
We're always in the midst of magic.
Well, you'd be surprised. Out here in the material plane, it is pretty dry of magic in general. So it will probably beam like whoa if there's some magic here.
Wait a minute. Why is it saying I have no available first? I have no available first level spell slots. That's not true. I'm supposed to have like 3. Why do I have 0 slots?
Let's see.
How can I?
I know you did a
put my-
smite, which takes a spell slot.
Those were
I know you did
second level
that.
slots. That's been a long time ago, though. I should have 3 first level slots. I've not even used first level spells hardly at all.
You probably just didn't hit the long rest button before.
Was it a long rest or a short rest that we took?
Oh,
Well, this
it
one
would
was a
have been
short.
last time.
Yeah, I thought
But
so.
the last time I did one of these things, it would have been
Gotcha.
a long time. Where's the long rest button? How do I get to that one?
Main page.
Main page.
It's the thing that looks like a sack of money. Or a tent, sorry.
Sack of money.
Oh,
Yeah,
up
the
at
long
the
rest is
top
a
there?
sack of money. Scrooge McDucket.
Mhm.
All right, we should
Yes,
have
I
it
sleep
back
in
then.
my own gold.
Scrooge
Good
McDucket.
old Scrooge McDuck. That brings up memories. Here's a good image of Scrooge McDuck. I always loved that. I was like, wait a minute, is this practical?
No. All right.
All right. So, what can I tell there?
Let's see. Within 30 feet of you, aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend,
know
or
which way to
undead
go.
within
Where's
30
the
feet of
cave?
you, as where the creatures are
Well,
located.
the
So
mount we got to 30 feet from the mouth of the cave. That's why I said earlier we were like
the
going to
spell
get about 30 feet from the mouth.
blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal. So standing at the cave and looking around, there's nothing that registers.
Which leads me to believe it's probably inside. Let's get a little closer. I think we're all right out here, but who knows what's going on inside?
And as you present that question, the camera pans away for a moment. It pans away, up and away from the cave, and maybe even into the clouds, maybe even a time past, to the image of, well, sort of a silhouette, a very vague image of a tiny little draconic creature who at one point, and it's kind of like a slideshow, right? So it's like, it's this tiny little creature is talking to some kind of a dryad or, some kind of forest-based entity, and a conversation proceeds to which the dryad points this individual in a direction. Where that direction is, what that represents, you're not necessarily sure. And then the camera kind of fades to black for a minute and cuts back in, and you see this tiny draconic entity coming across this unusual mound of pus-filled egg sacs of sorts, to which they investigate. And it's at that moment, as they get their tiny little head very close to see what this amalgamation of biological flesh is, several tendrils reach out and latch onto their body, covering their face, their eyes, and then everything goes dark. And all you can hear is the sound of somebody trying to wake from a nightmare. And then the camera pans back into the party. Anyway.
Whoa, now who's aware of
we
that?
heard that. We heard
Nope.
that.
That's just that's more of a OOC kind of like,
Okay.
Theater of the mind, sort of.
It's going on somewhere.
Draconic.
Okay.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Wow. I hope that's not little one.
No, little one's with us.
Oh, yeah, I gotta move him
I
to.
wonder if it's the kobold that I sent off back to Teo Moonblade. Kind of draconic, aren't they, kobolds?
Yep.
Great. Okay.
So you want to go inside?
I want to go in the cave.
Yeah. Think so.
All
Let's go
right.
in the cave. We always find cool things in caves.
Yeah, like
Within 30 feet.
horrifying things beyond our knowledge.
Exactly.
Right?
I will preload the
High
scene
five,
for him.
Shaw.
What's that
It
look
is
like for
like
you guys?
slapping a granite
Okay.
table.
Just to be the voice
Ow!
of, you can call it reason, but do we really want to go in this cave when we've got a mission to head north and find the corruption?
I
And
mean, hear me out.
This might be the source of it.
Yeah, think about it like this.
I
The
just
source
feel
of the
like we're a
corruption might
little
be
too easily
sidetracked.
little ADD.
We don't
Think
really know
about it
what
like
we're
this.
looking for, and this is the second mysterious thing that we found going in this direction. So
I don't
Really
think we're
close
far
to the
enough
river.
north.
This
I don't
cave
think we're
could
far
very
enough north.
easily house the source of the corruption. The corruption can sometimes not be, or could not be above ground like the other one was, or not have something peeking out into the above ground as easily as the
The way she
previous one.
described it, that's not my impression, but what the hell, let's
How
go.
did she describe it? I wasn't there.
well,
This is a very
I've got-
dark cave. I can't see.
I've got to say the
Oh yeah, I gotta get little one in here.
if there's any relation to the whole tentacle creatures that were coming out of the river,
Make sure I copy
we
that
have
token.
also seen them in caves. So there could be some
True.
sort of connection.
The
That's
little one
true.
right.
However, to your point, sorry,
Confirm to that.
we don't really know what we're looking for. So let's keep that in the back of our minds. If it seems like this is kind of being a dead end, then we'll go out and keep trekking north.
Right.
So within 30 feet,
Hmm.
5, 10.
So
In
we're
any case-
just
Is
trying
it dark?
to see
Is it
what we
dark?
find.
Is it dark in this cave? Or is there any light source?
It's
Pitch
very
black?
dark.
If you can't
Where
see, it
Sari
is
can
accurate.
see.
Also, Zedrin, could you pull out that sword?
Oh, I grab a torch if you like.
That
So
would
I-
be nice.
So I would say just for the little bit, like let's see, measure this for you.
What
so
I
probably
can
for,
see
like,
with
the
my
first
player character,
30
yeah.
or so feet. There's light
Is it,
just
like, dim.
from the fact that you're at the mouth of the
Out
cave.
at the mouth, yeah.
What I can
Mhm.
see
Gotcha.
exactly with my character is like up to here and up to here respectively.
Okay.
I
But
can see in the dark.
I can't see
Guys,
the
huddle
friends
up.
who are like 5 feet.
There
5
we
feet
go.
from me.
Huddle up. Okay,
Huddling.
I think maybe we should be sneaky in here. I'll cast a spell so that we can all be super sneaky. Yes?
That
Right,
sounds
sure.
fun.
Okay, here we go.
There we go. Had to add a light
Shaw
source for him.
starts making gestures in the air. There's purple energy tracing off of his fingertips, mumbling an incantation. Cast Pass Without Trace.
Did you?
Just my spell book. Yeah, there we go. Okay,
1 hour.
so that is in the chat right now. Cast it right here.
Plus
Mention the
10.
radius of
Oh, it's plus 10 to stealth. Yeah.
each you choose some
Correct.
including
So you
have-
roll a stealth check, and plus 10 to whatever that is.
This
Oh,
bonus leaves
wow.
behind no tracks.
That's amazing.
Okay.
I mean, a plus 10 to my stealth is nice because my stealth modifier is 1.
And I guess there's a way to do
Wow.
it off of this.
Yeah, if you go to the situation bonus, above where it says advantage, normal, disadvantage, after you click your stealth check,
Oh, gotcha.
there's a situational bonus thing. You can just say plus 10 right there,
Gotcha.
Got
Thank you.
and then
Zed.
roll normal. Oh my!
Situation
Wow.
bonus plus
That's
10.
nice.
I mean, the plus 10 made it. I did that. Wow.
Let's go, Cha.
Whoa!
Damn.
You both
Dude,
rolled
Shot disappears from
37s.
reality.
That's
Cha and
We
Zed
both
both.
did it.
both-
Shaw's
A
about to give him a hand,
stealth.
like a high five, and it just
The
passes. through
situation
existence.
bonus of
Should I use an inspiration point
10.
to reroll my roll? Because I rolled
Ooh,
If you
horrible.
want to.
15 with a
Are we
plus.
supposed to?
With a
Should we
plus
be rolling?
10, yeah.
Oh, should I be doing that too? Stealth skills.
Yeah, do stealth, and then
The token hasn't. Why is the token not?
it's gonna
Oh,
be
because the NPC
plus
token.
10.
Plus 10?
So that would put
Yeah,
Cha and Zed off the
Update.
map, basically.
Not hostile
but
though.
Opal and Little One. There.
It's
I put the plus 10 in the situational bonus or up in the.
In the situation.
Situation,
bonus.
yeah, you can put it
Plus
right there,
plus-
and then just roll normal.
Roll normal.
I'm just trying to find my plus sign. New computer. Should all be in the same place. It's not a well lit keyboard. Sorry. Okay. There. it is.
So I don't know. It's your call, Opal. Oh wow.
Mhm. That's pretty bad.
Hmm.
lots of 4s.
Well,
4.
14 and 15
4.
isn't bad, but if we're comparing it
Yeah.
to 37s, it kind of looks it looks a little low.
A little
Well,
long.
I do
two
have my
items
armor
barely
on, so
exist.
you know.
True.
Okay, so let's sneak through the cave.
Fail mail.
Which
And
way?
if-
Right or
if,
left?
Right, which
I
way do
can't-
you want to go?
Oh, actually, sorry. You need to
Oh,
roll that
left.
stealth again.
Do I? All right.
Oh yeah, because you have disadvantage
Yeah, because you have heavy
'cause of your
armor.
armor.
Oh, because you're heavy armor.
Oh, crap.
It's all good.
Do I add
So
the
Yeah,
plus
You add the
10?
same
But you'll do
modifier, but you choose
disadvantage.
the lower. You have to go with the lower roll.
yeah,
because
so
it's-
just roll
Oh, I have to
again.
go with the lower roll.
Yeah,
Right.
you can just roll it again. That's plus
so roll just another d20.
Oh, please make it at least. Oh, great. It's even worse.
So
Better at walking in my armor than
Like
that.
every-
Heavy
every
armor
step-
stealth.
Every
You
step,
do not
Cha's
see
like
me.
gritting his teeth.
It's not a nat 1. It's still better than average.
By the
That's
way,
true.
sorry. How's your intimidation? Because if something that can be intimidated sees you, I'm just
Well, I've
imagining
got-
you just point. How's your intimidation stat?
I have a plus 5 on it. Should you want me to roll my
I'm just saying, if
out of
something
character?
does
Do you want
see
me to roll my intimidation?
No.
Yeah, I think he's just saying it'd be funny if you got seen, you just like give someone a look and they just pretend that you don't exist.
You do not see me. Sorry.
Stealth through intimidation.
You don't have to roll it though.
Well,
there's nothing to
unfortunate.
intimidate. Unless you're trying to intimidate the party.
Yeah, it's like all of us are like, all right, shit, you're
Sorry, I'm
stealthy,
just-
fine.
I thought
Right, yeah.
I thought Opal was asking me to check
No.
that.
I was just saying, in the potential that you do get seen, it would be funny.
Let's
to try
hope
to
I've
intimidate
got
them.
some intimidation. Yes.
Cha's like, Zed, pull out one of your coins, flip for it. Heads we go right, tails we go left. Yeah?
Right, all right.
I would like it.
Let's see. I'm gonna do a D100
35.
and what is it? Lower is left, I
Heads.
guess.
Sure.
All right, there you go. Oh well, we're going
Looking
left.
like it's
I
a
guess
very
we're-
hard left.
Left. We are left leaning in this group, I think.
Oh,
What the hell was that?
What was that?
Was that a ghost?
Yeah, what was that?
Keep it out. Maybe it didn't see us.
it was a communal. It was what's it called? Mass hysteria.
Right. Zoinks.
Like Zoink Scoop, we're going into
We're
the
freaking them out.
cave.
We need a Scooby snack, you guys. Okay, we have more options.
Wait, doesn't this
now.
thing go with us?
Left
The purple.
or-
Yeah.
Doesn't that
That
follow
would've
Shaw?
been- Oh
We'll
wait, what
just-
is that?
Keeping that in mind.
But we just
Alright.
stay as far left as we possibly can. We'll be
Oh,
ultra left.
yes. The way you we just keep following the leftmost wall until we find out what's all the way back here. Also, I'm wait, so do you have a torch out, or am I just holding on to Chaw's clothing?
Well,
I'd
it's a
say
dead end.
I'll say I have the sword out. I think it gives 10
Okay.
feet, so still
Well,
not
it's a
much.
dead end, friends.
So if you and Zed want to stay back a little bit, Sari and I have dark
In there.
vision. We can kind of
Oh, perfect.
check a
Yeah, there we
little
go.
bit ahead, and then you guys can hang back.
Wait, I
So,
don't get hanging back.
So
How
we
does
get
that
in
help?
here.
Since
they
Zed
can't
and I
see.
don't have dark vision, us hanging back
Mhm.
with the sword that's glowing, we could just watch out for things back here.
That way we can be in total darkness, you and me, and then we can
Okay,
call them
dead
ahead
end.
if we need to or something.
So, as you step
let's
into
do
this
an
alcove,
investigation.
the first thing you
Uh-oh.
see,
Spoke too
most
soon.
immediate thing that you see,
Uh-huh.
is what looks like rotted versions of those tendrils that you have dealt with before. They look like they've been bitten, cut, slashed, and just kind of tossed in a pile.
Son of a bitch. Chaw's gonna investigate that pile.
And they smell horrible, like
Ugh.
rot, like the worst possible kind of rot you can think of.
Ugh. Chaw's gonna like poke around
Oh
in it
my
with his
God.
staff
That's
and just
awful.
move stuff around and see if he can identify what kind of creature might have made these marks, stuff like that.
So when you poke it with the staff, it's almost like watching rancid custard give way under your staff.
Oh.
Oh my God. Ugh.
And you said there were claw marks?
Like bite marks, claw marks, like cuts from some kind of weapon.
Okay. Okay, like weapon marks. Child's like, I think we're. Child's holding his nose as he tiptoes back to Sari. I think we're on the right track.
Oh. At least
Child's
to
gonna,
find more of these things.
I was gonna rub the tip of his staff like in the dirt and try to get all the muck off of it.
Ugh. Gosh, this thing
Child will go back to
looks
Zed and Opal.
fresh.
Okay, you guys, we found some tentacles, just like what we just fought outside.
And who has a
They
light
had
source?
weapon marks on them.
Zed.
Zed.
Zed has the sword.
And that was what, 10 and
I
10?
think it's 10 feet, the moonlit short sword. I could pull a torch out as well. I have like 10 torches.
Does it have a different radius of light?
It does.
The torch?
Come on.
Because the moon touch sword is sort of it's a light, kind of like a light glow, whereas the torch is just like it's actual
Fire.
designed to give you light.
Oh, I've got my hooded lantern. Can I just use that?
Yep.
Hey.
Niavara's the one that always uses the hooded lantern. I always forget that I have one.
So
Yeah, there we
hooded
go.
lantern
This is
is
style preference.
Right. Can I just like hook it to my belt?
I'm not
so
I'm not
30
with
foot
you guys 'cause
radius, 30 foot. Okay, 30.
Go on
my
it.
my screen is blank for some reason. It won't
Oh,
reload.
that's not nice.
So that's why I'm still in the same place because I cannot see anything.
That's fine. Like I can move you in the meantime while that gets resolved.
Okay, thank you.
30.
I'll let
did
you
you
know when I
reload
come
your
back. Yep.
browser?
Yep. I've got the little
30.
flower in the upper left-hand corner, but that's all I got.
There we go.
So Chaw's like, okay, so it's tentacles. They were horribly rotted, which seems like, they've been around here for a while. And they had weapon marks and bite marks. So maybe some animals or maybe even those bandits like had something to do with chopping these bits off. But
1
I
foot
think we're
of
on the right
stone.
track.
And there was no signs of outside of the remains. There weren't
Okay.
any remains of nothing else, like bandits, like you say, or anything.
I didn't
No,
see
it's
anything
totally
else.
Right.
I looked
okay.
around pretty closely.
Well, be on your
Oh,
guard, I guess, because
okay, I'm back.
there could be something else in here.
So remember, if we come up against this tentacle thing again, non-magical weapons and attacks.
Right.
Understood.
Right. That's right.
Aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend.
All right,
Aberration,
let's see how left
celestial.
we can get up here.
Aberration, celestial.
Question, Cube, just as far as the moonlit sword is a magical weapon, right?
Yep.
What's that right
Okay,
there,
that's
Chaw? Is this a little break? Is this a little teeny break right here in the?
Yep, it looks like bits of the wall
That might
are
be-
like there's some crumbling in between them. So it just kind
There
of looks
could be
like
something over
natural
there.
erosion, like cracks you might be able to see through.
Right, I'm taking a look and I can see back into, but I don't see anything in there.
Chaw's gonna cross over to this area. Is there anything noticeable over here?
Ooh, you are. Hold on. You can kind of see through
I
there.
don't think the cracks are large enough for you to get through. Sorry.
So sorry. When you are about
Right?
oh, hold on. You token messed up.
Oh, I shouldn't have moved.
When you were about there. Nope, you were fine. I was putting you where you were when something happened. So, when you were
No,
about
I was
there,
right
looking through the
there. I was
wall,
right there. Uh-huh.
give me a perception check. But also, because you have a certain thing active,
A certain thing active, you mean Chaw's?
you definitely pick up a hint of. Let's see. You pick up a hint of something fey.
Hmm. Oh, you still have your spell? Your dispel.
Because it lasts 10
your,
minutes.
Your magic. Your detect magic.
Oh, right. No, detect good or evil.
Yep.
Oh, good or
And
evil.
I detect something fey, you said?
Mm-hmm. On the other side of that wall.
On the other side of that wall.
But you can't see it. You just kind of feel it because, as it says, the spell can penetrate most barriers but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. But you're looking through this crack, so I guess technically that would count as unimpeded.
Right. Right. Guys, there's something in there, but I don't know what it is, but I can just feel that there's something magical or something from the Fae in there, but I don't know what it is.
Maybe if we keep heading into the cave, we'll find a way around.
Something fey. This way comes.
How big are these? Kind of, they're like we couldn't fit through these holes here.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Okay, want to keep left?
Let's keep going left and then.
And like
And
as
then
you're
left.
making your way through here, you definitely get the feeling, or not the feeling. Actually, give me perception checks.
Perception checks from everybody.
Jeez. +5 to perception checks.
Good Lord.
With
Zed got something.
with a 23, Zed, you pick up something very unusual in this cave. There's like a sweetness to the air, and it seems like it may have been coming from, that crack in the wall, and maybe even a little bit. It just kind of gets a little bit more noticeable as you round this corner. Almost gives it, as you think about it, it's almost a little bit akin to like, maybe some of the smells that you recall from the lofty highborn, some of that sweetness, some of that,
Tiffany's following you, Zed.
You better not be in here.
She's stalking you.
I smell something. You're getting that aroma. It's like there's like a sweetness almost on the air. And it's
Maybe that's
coming
what
from
you
this
describe
direction where
sweetness.
Sari was saying she was sensing something fey.
Do we notice it when he points it out, or it's still just him?
Let's see. With the 7, your nose is probably still recovering from the horrid stench from before.
Oh yeah.
Right, mine too, exactly.
Yeah, good call.
It looks like I was right. We can get
Well,
into that
follow
area
your
you were saying,
nose.
Haru.
Can't go
Sorry,
wrong when you follow your nose.
was
Sorry,
it
did
down
see
here
you.
that you were kind of sensing something?
Yeah, it was down here.
Let's give it a look.
And as you make your way down here, you begin to see pus-filled sacks of some kind, something very fleshy. You don't really know what they are, really what they are composed of. But they're everywhere, and they're just gross. And as you get closer, the aroma, the intensity of that sweetness grows.
Ew.
It's almost like it overpowers everything else. And it's coming
that
from,
is-
I'm starting to get a
Oh,
headache.
and it's coming
Yes.
from one of the sacks over here.
Oh, that's
Hey,
really
you guys.
rank.
Well, I guess only Zed would remember. Zed, wasn't there something like this in that place below? You know, where in that cave where we saw the other tentacles, and Kozik was like fascinated with it. Weren't there a bunch of eggs like this there?
I can't even remember. But
I'll just pause so I stop
does
moving.
it look like the same sort of corridor you and Sorry were looking at before, or anything standing out?
Yeah,
This looks
does it look
completely
like
different. The other ones look
it's
dead,
different?
destroyed, rotting, almost like just a dump for you know, fleshy bits that is just kind of decaying in that area.
I'm wondering, friends, if these might be
And also,
some kind of egg sacs that's gonna grow these tentacle critters in them.
your detection
think?
would indicate that there is a fey creature trapped in this particular cocoon of sorts.
Oh,
Oh,
so
okay.
yeah, let's check if we could check that out. Maybe try to crack it open or something.
How big is it? Cube?
It's
How big
fairly
is it?
it's like probably big enough to fit a medium creature in.
Okay.
Wow, does that mean something is cocooning creatures in here?
Sari pulls out her knife and just very carefully sees if she can cut a slice into the first layer of this sack to see what happens. And
So
she cuts a slice.
you cut a tiny little slice, and inside there is a creature. It seems to be slumbering.
Oh my God, there's something in here. Oh, Sari's going to cut it the rest of the way open because it doesn't feel evil to her. Is that right, Cube? Oh my God, let's get it out. Oh, who are you?
Oh, look at this.
Who are you, little?
They are currently unconscious, and even as you probably even before you start cutting into the sack, it seems supposed to be a small creature, but the sack seems to be meant for a medium. However, it twists and turns and stirs as if it is. Well, let's see. Give me an insight. Let's see what you know. Okay, well, there it is.
Job.
So, Cha, as a denizen of
Nice
Or-
job.
As a denizen of, the hells, you can just read the body language. You know exactly what this creature, this individual is experiencing. It is trapped in a nightmare. You can see how their hands are stirring, their eyes are twitching even though they're closed, and there's like these butterflies kind of covering its body, but the butterfly, even like the butterflies, seem like they're in a state of unconsciousness and also in a slumber. And you just get the feeling, you just know through every insight and fiber of your being that this entity, in some way, shape, or form, is being forced to endure a nightmare.
Oh,
This creature is suffering, my friends. It's suffering in there. We should wake it up. We can. Chow will come up close and splash some of his river water in its face and see if that wakes him up and shake him a little bit.
With a very small hint of chocolate milk.
Yep. Fey chocolate milk. Hopefully that helps.
So, feel free to give me a Constitution save with advantage. Unknown entity.
Known entity.
Oh.
All right. What am I doing?
So in your
no.
character sheet, at the top right on the first little tab, there's saving throws. Give me a Constitution saving throw, but with advantage.
Shit, I didn't know.
So
I'm new. I'm sorry. There you go.
Oh wow.
6,
Oh
5.
my god, it got worse.
Wow.
where's the place where we can turn? Oh, there.
So they seem to be like, you try and wake them, and they just seem like what you may need to utilize some other or additional means to wake them. Like whatever it
I'm
is,
gonna
they
s-
are asleep.
I'm gonna
but
throw.
well, let me finish. It kind of seems like they're asleep, but something is also keeping them asleep.
Oh, I'm gonna throw
Cha's
some
gonna,
holy water on her. I'm throwing some holy water on her.
Splashing this creature with
If
multiple.
they're covered with water now.
Not the waterboarding,
Oh.
please.
A waterboarding technique.
Yeah,
Chaw
like
we'll wait to see if that is effective before he does something.
hey, ghouls, how you doing? So you do that, and there's like this muttering that when you kind of splash them with the water, it's almost like it, in their state of dream or nightmare, they kind of flail their arms like they're drowning. I mean, you can see that they're not, but
Okay, I think it's best that we don't continue to splash them with water.
Cha's gonna cast Detect Thoughts and is going to dive in.
Oh, what a cool spell!
He's gonna
my
dive
browser.
in all the way
Nope.
to see if he can make
Browser.
contact with them
Stop it.
and awaken them from their nightmare. So at first you can
Wow,
read
that's
the thoughts of the
spell.
creature that's on the surface of their mind. It's most on their mind in the
Okay.
moment, which is probably that they're drowning. But he's also going to probe deeper to try to get deep into their consciousness to awaken them. In
So
that case,
first-
they would need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, well, before we even get to that part of the wisdom saving throw, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. As you're
Okay.
attempting to probe into the mind of this creature, and it's almost like you have to swim through a muck and mire of voices and thoughts. And even what seems even stranger is emotion, like the epitome, the essence of emotion. As if to say, there is something enshrouding this poor creature's mind. Not necessarily trying to keep you out, it's just encased.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. Nat 20.
Nice.
You
Nice.
That's
power
number
through
3.
it. Like you understand the mind can be a fortress, But sometimes all you need is a password, or in your case, a key. Think about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that. I got
Yeah.
that reference. I got it.
And with that natural 20, I would even say that you were able to even bring down the barrier, the wall, the fortress that was encompassing this poor creature to the extent where that would actually just them up. And for you, unknown entity currently sleeping, is in part of your nightmare, you were drowning. You just kind of felt like the air being pulled from your lungs, but for some reason, you were still alive. You're still able to endure. It's almost like imagine being in a perpetual state of drowning. And and at that moment, there's a very faint beacon of light, and you just kind of feel yourself wanting to reach towards it. As maybe this is the freedom of torture. Maybe this is the chance that you have to break free of the confines that you found yourself in. And there's a hand that reaches out from this light. Do you reach for it in your dreams?
I do.
It has long black fingernails and is like albino skin and like, kind of a silk shirt cuff.
As you reach, you outstretch, at last a chance. Freedom from this pain. You awaken. The second you reach for the hand, the second your fingers touch theirs, your eyes jet open, and all of you around this entity can see their eyes quickly jet open, just wide open, and all the little butterflies and like little creatures around them suddenly flitter to life.
Oh,
Wow.
Look.
Oh, wow. Are you all right?
hey there, little buddy.
Hi. Who are you?
Welcome back.
Are you
Hi,
okay?
I'm Cha.
Char.
I'm-
Okay.
Yeah. Who
I'm
are you?
sorry.
Oh, I'm Flutter. Hi.
Flutter.
Hello, Flutter.
Hence
Hi.
the butterflies all around you. They're adorable.
Oh, thank you. These are my friends. They're quite fun.
Do you recall how you ended up in that? And Opal will point
Um,
over to the cocoon that
Oh.
Sari pulled them out of.
Oh, it kind of just appeared, I think. Maybe.
Are you in the
this cave?
cave?
Were you outside?
Okay, that resides real weird.
Maybe. Could be. I don't know.
You don't remember where you were?
Cha's gonna help Flutter to their feet, kind of pull them out of the
thank
sack
you.
and clean them off a little bit. Sorry, you're a little wet. We threw some water on you to try to wake you up. It appeared
Oh.
like you were in some kind of a nightmare.
Oh yes, it was quite scary. They were trying to get me, and where am I?
A cave.
We're
cave,
in this
okay.
it's a creepy cave with a strange mist around it, and there are all these eggs here. And Cha points out
Maybe we
all of
should
the
get out of
eggs.
here. Let's get Flutter out. Let's get Flutter out of here and
Holy crap, that resides so
Oh.
weird.
let's get out of this cave.
I would agree to that, but I do not like the idea of something that's kidnapping people like us and encasing them in disgusting tombs.
Ooh,
In
actually,
eternal
Remember
nightmare.
what captured you? Do you know what captured you, Flutter? Something
Cha,
crawling.
by the way, with that nat 20, I can give you one more piece of information.
Sure.
As you were breaking through that barrier, just have to triple check my notes on this. As you were breaking through that barrier, you also got the feeling that whatever was keeping this mind encased was feeding on that fear. It was feeding on the suffering. It was feeding on the pain. Also something you're probably familiar with.
Right. Cha looks around. Stop whatever this thing is. Let her do.
Do you want to
Do
kill
you
it?
have any do you have any abilities to fight, or should we get you to safety?
Oh,
Something captured you.
yeah, there's like these, like tentacly thingies, and then like this pus stuff, and it was all really gross. And that's what I remember. I have some abilities though. I can. Oh, I check. Do I have my equipment?
Currently, actually, yeah, because there you don't it didn't seem like there was anybody to disarm you. It was just that event happened.
I can use. Let's see if I can pull it up because I'm new. Yay.
Actually, feel free to describe yourself to the party.
Oh, a very small little cobalt with a pink orange eye, and then the other one is like a green, very pale green scales. Just covered in butterflies. Smells like sweetness, flowers, and nectar, honey almost. Little bows tied on her and everything. Some wrappings from past
Adorable little
ouchies.
kobold.
Thank you.
From past ouchies. Oh my
Past
goodness.
ouchies. By the way, hi everybody. I'm Nikki.
Nice.
Hey, welcome in.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. I play on
Welcome.
Sundays with Cubed and Goose, actually.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
not
We've
Hey,
heard a lot
Goose.
about that game.
Yeah. I play No Me in that one. All right.
Should we also describe ourselves for Flutter?
Yeah. I'd
I think.
appreciate it.
For it.
Let's start with Cha.
Oh yeah, I guess since you woke up to Cha. So Cha you see is a tiefling with kind of long impala like black horns, but kind of very pale albino whitish, almost silvery skin. Black eyes with these kind of blue irises. Got fangs and long black hair, and he's dressed all in black. He's pretty goth. He's like yeah, but he's smiling and he's joyous, and he's kind of wiry and tall, and but sort of kind of wiry and sort of snake-like almost in his movements.
Odd magic.
That's nice to hear.
Then Opal, describe yourself.
Ah, shoot. Opal is a medium height, pure pale white human. She has long black. She has medium black hair, and unnaturally smooth skin.
It's flawless. Wow.
It also looks like she has a bit of a crack on her forehead, but you don't know what that's about.
Oh.
Let me get Cha.
Crackhead.
So there's Cha.
Sorry,
that
I
was
could
just
resist.
laying there.
Yeah, I mean, really, like with a
How's the
setup like
layout?
that, what are you
The
gonna do?
next long rest we take, I'm immediately fixing that, so that joke can never be told again.
I immediately imagined, Pee Wee Herman delivering the PSA about crack back in the 80s.
And that's Opal. Sorry, feel free to
That's
describe
Opal.
yourself.
I am a half elf, and half human, half elf, and I'm probably medium build, medium height for an elf. Red hair, green eyes, and but lots of loud armor on.
Is it lots of loud armor?
Uh-huh.
That's what the clanging was I heard in my dreams.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
And then Zed.
Zed's pretty easy. He's pretty tall. He's probably like 6'3" or 6'4". He's a sailor. I like to just kind of describe him as Jack Sparrow's stunt double. He's got a lot of ornamentation in his beard. He's got some rings, and he's quite a long, full beard, long hair. At this point, it's probably he was just swimming not too long ago in all of his clothing, so he
Still not
probably
sure
doesn't
why.
look too great. He probably a little swashbuckled, if it were, but he's got very bright, like I always like to describe him as just piercing blue eyes, and on his shoulder you see a small little like dragonling sort of whelp.
Oh my
Used to
goodness.
be Amethyst as a gym dragon, but now is probably a very cloudy, sort of misty white.
The way Cube
Um,
described it in a past session is out of character, of course. Little One had used one of their gemstones to repair Opal's head in a very, very cute display.
yeah. So the crack that Opal was describing is actually filled in with a gem scale from this dragon who we affectionately call Little One.
Adorable little thing.
Wow. It's so cute. Oh.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
All
Hi.
things considered, I probably
I-
should fix that crack in my head eventually.
It waves
Chop
a little
also
draconic
brings
claw
out
at you.
a,
Hi.
Chop pulls out a
I
little
do my little
skeletal
claw
cat.
wave, like
Oh yeah.
twiddle my fingers. Oh my god.
As much as this is adorable to show all of our little friends, I think we can wait until we have a long rest to show all of our pets.
No. She's got
There's
to
more?
meet Mittens. Check this out. Chop pulls out
Mittens?
a
You gotta meet Mittens and
the little skeletal cat that's undead. It's just a skeleton of a cat, but it's alive. And it like will lick its paws even though there's no fur. It will clean itself and behave just like a cat. Chalk kind of
very
hands Mittens to Flutter.
it's very Nightmare Before Christmas. I even can't forget about Alan, as I'm assuming I see Alan's head poking out of a pocket or something of Chaw's.
Nope.
Oh, for sure.
He is roaming around the bag, and you hear the sound of something getting nibbled on.
He's just constantly eating now because of all the food he grabbed. Hey, Alan, you want to meet a new friend?
Huh? Okay.
Yeah, come out.
Oh.
And then you see an adorable little squirrel that can talk. That's from the Feywild. So you might-
Goodness. I've seen a
Looks like
few
this
like
is
you
Alan.
before.
So you see this squirrel pop out, and like his left jaw is just like full of acorns. Hi. Hi.
Whoa. That's so cute. Hi there.
Hey.
I'm Flutter. Flutter Pale Scale. It's lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you
Opal,
too.
Opal's definitely right, though. We should probably. It's a pleasure to meet you, but
Let's find the
Maybe-
thing that put you there.
set aside the pleasantries until we're actually safe.
Hey, let's
Oh,
destroy the
that's
thing that
true.
captured you. We'll
Yeah.
destroy it.
Destroy.
We'll blow it to pieces. In a
Yeah.
cute way.
Absolutely.
Cute
Yeah.
destruction.
Adorable destruction.
Yes.
Is there anything
creatures
in here
them.
that
Hello.
needs to be destroyed?
Is it possible that some of these other pus bags have creatures in them?
I was just thinking that.
Right.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't rush out
Seemed like
until
that
we
was
make
the
sure people are
that was the
safe.
big one. That was the one that had a medium creature in it. But did any of the others? Because we looked around.
Yeah, how
Seemed like
large
that
are
was the
some of
only
the
one
other
that
ones?
jumped out at us.
They look really small and obscure, more like eggs than things that hold anybody.
Yeah, let's not touch the eggs.
Maybe we
No,
should destroy
wait.
them.
If we knew they were eggs of the tentacle creatures, but we don't
Right.
know, do we? Oh, but we know they're
Well.
evil because they capture our friend Flutter. We know they're evil.
And they didn't just capture her; they were screwing with her head too. She was in a
Checking.
nightmare that
The
was
aberration.
inflicted upon her. It
Maybe
wasn't just a
the-
regular
that-
nightmare.
Also,
Maybe
These
the
egg
emotions that
sets
are
are
given by
not
a night.
good.
by the
Yeah,
way,
maybe-
since your spell's still active, every one of these eggs seems to be picking up aberration.
Ooh,
Picking up what?
gotcha.
Aberration from your detect evil and good because it lasts 10 minutes.
Let's destroy these things. They're not good.
Zed's
Liven
got
up,
his
you
hand-
guys!
Zed's just got his
pulling
hand
out her
up
mace.
and he's holding on to a firebolt. He's like,
Nice.
just say the word.
Do it.
Pulls out her
Word.
mace.
This is
Let's
our
do
slow-mo Kill Bill moment where we
This
all
is
pull out
our
our
ultra
ranged
status.
weapons and just blow the shit out of all of these things all over the walls.
We're gonna attack the pus thingies.
Yeah,
That's
do
right.
it, Flutter!
Okay.
Let them have it! Don't
Um,
let them stick you in the nightmare again!
I mean,
Never. Flutter goes to her little tiny side pouch on her belt, and you see her start pulling out a stick, and the stick keeps going, and then she kind of jerks at it and pulls really hard, and she pulls out a great axe.
nice.
I'm ready.
Cool,
Oh my gosh.
do it!
Okay.
Physical comedy.
Perfect. What a lovely character. Good, well done.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Okay, so I'm not
Sorry,
entirely
pulled
sure.
out her long
Just
sword. and
attack?
it's just-
Hmm.
Sari's got her long sword and she's just cutting, slicing through.
So there's not really much resistance as you hack and slash. I mean, the eggs just pop, and I mean, some pop, some seem unusually crunchy. Like it's just a whole, a whole bandwidth of composition. Some feel like almost as hard as stone. Some are just fleshy sacks. Some are like, the situation you came across in the room before, where it just kind of turns into like popping pustules. But regardless, you do destroy them with no repercussion.
Excellent.
Yes,
Hmm.
friends, we need to get the heck
Yay!
out of here in
Everybody.
case somebody gets pissed
Okay,
off
well,
about this.
hold on. Before
Let's
anybody
get out of
moves,
here.
my
Huh?
spell is still up. It hasn't been very long, but we're going to be very sneaky in here, okay?
Oh.
So everybody, and I believe she's in range now. Or I mean, oh yeah, is Flutter like what kind of pronouns?
Flutter's a lady.
The
Gotcha.
lady. Okay, cool.
I'm a
So
lady.
she is in range for
A lady or a
cat
girl? How
with
old
the
is she?
Oops.
I'm 20 years old. Thank you very much.
Oh,
How
she's a
old do
lady.
kobolds get?
As old as they need to.
I like how the entire dangerous aspect of the dungeons is gone. We just wanna just hang out with Flutter now.
Well,
wouldn't-
let's
Let-
find what.
Let's
put
get
her
the heck
here.
out of here. I don't
Anyway,
trust
so
this
before
place.
before
wouldn't say it's
anybody
gone.
leaves,
Everybody make me a perception check, by the way.
It doesn't
Oh.
feel good to me in here at all. Let's go.
Aye, but
okay,
we're
so
I want to
sorry.
kill the thing in here.
We're here to cull the corruption. Remember?
Right?
And
yeah,
hey,
I've got
these
a bad,
creatures aren't supposed
a
to be
bad
here.
feeling. Got a bad
Okay, so
feeling. Don't you,
so
Zed?
after hold on a second. So if everybody's they can re-roll their stealth check because we probably blew the stealth while blowing away all these eggs. So everybody, including Flutter, because his spell should still be up passed without a trace. We can re-roll our stealth checks. Plus,
Can we do our perceptions first?
You can do both.
yeah, this is after.
So-
hey, that's better.
Zed, sorry, and Opal, with your perception checks, after you have felled the final of the eggs, something feels different in the air. Something's changed.
Hmm.
And with your 18 and no, that's a stealth. 18 before, right? Oh yeah, yeah, double 18.
That's got a 24 and I've got a 22.
Yeah, 24, 22, and 18. Something changed. Something in here, be it the mist moving, be it the air pressure, something's off. With a 22 and 24, and I'll give Sari some extra information because she has other things active. So Zed, you get the feeling that something has awakened. Because you kind of felt like the ground maybe shudder for a little bit, which, you know, in most cases you just not notice it, but it just happened to be that moment in time where you weren't moving. And sorry, with your 22, you get the same indication that Zed got, but now the mist itself is moving, it's active. Like almost akin to stirring up a hornet's nest, and your detection is just going all wonky. Like for a second, there's like an aberration.
Get the hell out of here!
Like you could swear there's an aberration there, and then it blips in and out of existence, and then there's another one like right there, and it blips in and out of existence.
Dear.
Like it's like whatever you're detecting is just it's either everywhere, it's simultaneously everywhere and nowhere.
Oh, friends, we've got to get out of here. We've awoken something that's probably
Sorry.
pissed we killed its children. We've got to get out
You
now.
woke me up. I'm not
Sorry,
evil.
respectfully, we need to try to destroy this.
The horror.
We can do that, but right now we need to get the hell out of here. Just trust me. We can't destroy it. It's not physical. It's not physical.
I mean, we just blew away a bunch of it that was physical. There's something in here.
I wonder how well it would hold up against a thunder wave.
It's here. It's not here. It's here. It's not here.
Let's get out of here.
You're a
Regroup
badass
outside.
warrior. You're a badass warrior. Let's
Which is
keep
why
on
you should
exploring.
trust me, Cha. Which is why you should trust me.
Sorry, can't do it.
Get the hell out. What is your problem, Cha? Let's get out. Could you trust me just once?
Uh-oh.
So, as you're having this discussion, and you leave this hallway, the aberration, that sense that you have, is blipping in and out and in and out, and it slows, almost like watching a roulette wheel
shit.
come to a stop.
Oh shit.
That's all.
Well, here it comes.
Anyway,
Uh-oh.
continue. Enjoy.
Okay, we're all stealthed. So we can sneak along, keep on going.
Are we heading out?
Where?
Well,
Are we heading out?
I think we should see.
Sorry,
the
if you want to
majority
head
of
out,
creatures.
head out. I'm staying.
I'm trying to keep you all safe. There's something bad and I can feel it.
Sorry, we're not safe. That's okay.
That's my point.
It's okay to not be safe. We're here to destroy evil, remember? We got to find it and root it out, or it'll do more things like it did to Flutter.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I hit the space bar.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, is the game paused?
I thought that was
All
going to
right.
be another cutscene moment.
So should we head back to the right or keep on going north? What do you think?
Hmm. We should keep the
Flutter,
group
do you
together.
recognize any of this, Flutter? Is this familiar to you at all, this place?
I I didn't see much in here. I don't remember. I
Hmm. It's okay.
Hmm.
Let's see. The idea, Zed?
Right, well, if we're looking for evil, sorry might be the only person to really guide us in the right direction.
Sorry, are you with us or you want to head out?
Listen, I've had people really close to me be killed, so I get worried when I feel things that are so evil, and I just want to protect my friends. But if you're dead set on walking right into it, then let's head this way.
Well, we're not dead set into walking right into it. We're
Oh,
dead set
Yes,
into
uh-oh.
you
finding and
are,
destroying
John.
it.
Fine, however you say, it's this way.
Let me see how if this
Oh, no.
makes sense. Oh, I can do that. No.
DM, did you mean to pause?
Oh, he did.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
So let's see. I'd say maybe on the last bit of your 10 minutes of your detect being active, like the final cusp of it, because I'd say it's been like 9-ish minutes since you've walked in and activated it.
Okay.
There's something you detect. Very, very, very noticeable. And it's right there. It is not phasing in and out of existence. It is there. But you don't see anything there.
Guys, there's something up here. I can feel it, but I can't see anything. Come on.
Right, remember everybody to stay quiet. We are stealthing.
Right up here.
And
Let's
Right there.
surround it.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
and as you
there's
butt
one.
up against it,
I'm imagining Zed and Opal walk into it at the same time.
Boom.
so it only seems to notice one of you,
Hmm.
and that would be the person who got a 10 on their stealth. Oh,
Ah.
that would actually have been a 20 because I don't think you added the.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't have
So
a
it
plus
would be the
Yeah,
10.
first
that
person to
would've
bump
been
into
funny.
it,
There's no plus, so you
am
got
I
a
supposed to have a
20.
plus 10? Oh, great.
Yes.
but it would have been with disadvantage, which I didn't think of. But whatever, it's still whatever.
Oh.
Should I re-roll my?
It's fine.
Sure.
Did I have to?
Yeah. Let's see what your
So if you
disadvantage roll would
another
have been on stealth.
check. Yeah.
Okay, so disadvantage, but with a plus 10, right?
So
I
just
just rolled
roll it again.
Roll one more. Just a normal stealth.
Normal stealth? All right.
Yeah. 13.
Oh, there you go.
Ah.
That would have been a
yeah,
23.
Oh, wow.
that's your
So
20
instead of it
total,
being
so that's
sorry
great.
that it would go for, it'd be the first person to bump into it, which would be Opal.
Well, oh, but Sari pointed it out. Would we kind of be able to know where she was pointing?
Kind
That's
of.
Does she
where I
know
was
where it
pointing.
was?
Yeah, it was
So-
right there. I was saying let's surround it, and I was giving it a wide berth, but nobody
Yeah.
listened, so Opal bumped
Well,
right into it.
It was one of those things where
Hold on.
you probably wouldn't have known how large it was.
Okay.
So
So there's
you would
Also-
have been heading to a particular spot, but it was actually bigger than what your detection, because your detection doesn't give you size, it just says there's something over
Right.
here.
Right.
We also bumped into the same square almost at the exact same time when you paused it.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
But the one who had the higher of the stealth was still Zed.
Fair enough.
I am in danger.
Right. So it's Opally.
So, with that, it is time to give me initiatives.
Let's
Um,
go.
Here we go.
So to do
Um,
initiative in
Flutter, under your picture,
yeah,
there should be something that says initiative. And you just
under my picture.
under your picture in your character sheet.
Oh, there it is. Watch out.
All right,
Oh.
that's not bad.
Normal.
Oh,
that's about right.
chaos quadrified.
Where's-
Chaos quadrified.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. Where is initiative again? Oh, there it is.
I want to
Never
look
mind.
that up so bad.
Got it.
Oh, is it lag
Oh, wait,
o'clock
no,
already?
Gosh,
And then in your
we,
combat
we
encounter.
always have this problem, don't we?
Yeah, then go
That's
into your
it,
combat
okay.
encounter.
And then roll up. Okay,
Nice.
this happened. Okay, gotcha.
Sorry, I don't know if that did something. I wasn't trying to.
Just checking my Discord. Okay, it's settled.
Alrighty.
All right. So because you guys were able to get some hint of it being there, it didn't get a surprise round.
Awesome.
Mm.
That's
So
good
we will
at
stop
least.
at the top. Start with the top of the initiative of Opal. As you bump into this thing, like you were kind of like walking forward, and you're just immediately stopped by like feeling something real squishy.
You.
As
Shit.
several tendrils are reaching basically out of a void on the ground.
More tendrils. Ay.
I should probably disengage from this situation, shouldn't I, and get a bit
The
of further away from it?
tendrils.
Nah, you should stay in melee.
Yeah, I'm gonna disengage and walk backwards to avoid getting hit by attack of opportunity. Because I'm not a fan of being this close to this creature.
Are you
I
sure
mean-
you want to do this?
Actually, I have effectively 41 health. I'll be fine. I'm gonna hit it with my mace.
All right.
I remember-
Actually,
If it's the same as before, we got to use something non-magical.
I
Oh,
mean-
right, like the last time.
Non-magical.
I don't have. My mace isn't magical. Alrighty. Let's go. This is gonna be lovely.
Yep, not
Uh-oh.
magical.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, that was
crap.
lovely. So, you go to swing your mace at it, and roll me a D100.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that. Should I still roll that D100?
Not if you re-roll.
Yeah, let's do that again.
A 10. Is that enough to hit him? Nope, not enough.
It's better.
So you
That's
go to
not
swing
enough
your
for
mace.
one.
Actually, describe what it looks like rolling that one. It's your nat one, so you should describe it. I think that'd
I
be
mean,
cool.
it's no longer in that one.
It was almost. So describe how you almost completely fumbled and reached into yourself and your experiences to turn something that could have been potentially harmful to you and others into just whiffing.
You see Opal like very terribly swing her mace into this creature, not even harming it with the impact it takes, and you almost see as the mace bounces back onto her own head before she quickly swings it back and completely misses the tentacles in response.
Opal, don't shatter yourself.
Not going to. I'm using extra attack. 15.
A 15 would hit.
Awesome.
Actually, let me just bring it up and shrink that and put that over there.
Would I roll with my intelligence because of my armor for damage?
I believe that's the feature you have, isn't it?
Yes. So it should just be a +7 instead. So ignore the -1 to this. It's 11.
11. Oh, I could just apply it now. Ah.
And the attack should have
Nice.
also been,
Apply.
but that's fine. It's fine.
Didn't apply. Why did not apply?
Because I'm assuming a 14 wouldn't
there
have
we go.
hit earlier either.
A
Something-
14 would have hit.
What if? Oh shit. Should I roll two damage rolls, or should I just accept the miss on the first one?
Call
You
your
have the
call.
option of rolling a second one?
I'll let you make that call.
I'll do the first damage roll.
There we go. I had the feeling you were
I'm
going to
not-
say that.
I'm not too used to the damage or to this. It's weird, and that's 12.
Because, I mean, if you choose to not do damage to a monster, that's fine by me.
A total of 23 damage to the tentacles.
I'll apply that. Not resisted. All right. You managed to
All
do
right.
quite a bit.
Yay.
Do.
Also, let's kill this thing before it gets an attack off on any of us.
Two.
That would be nice.
Are you gonna move or are you staying there?
Oh, yeah, I'm staying here. It's
ahead.
it's at the end of initiative. It rolled a 3. We'll be fine. Probably.
Oh.
I feel like every time I say we'll be fine, D100 is rolled and we are no
Yeah.
longer
I
fine.
know.
Please
Stop
don't,
that.
Please don't ever say that. Don't ever
Just
say
stop
it again.
it.
In
I tell
another
you guys
game,
about the
in another
you have the
game, whenever
trope
you
on
say,
Wednesdays.
yeah.
Hmm?
In another game, whenever somebody says it'll be fine, somebody dies.
You just roll it.
No.
We have a
Nice.
character that's like overly positive and kind of like leader of the group, calls everyone like calls us all team and stuff. So and no matter what situation we're in, they're always like, it'll be fine, it's fine.
Somebody died.
And we have a new player, and this new player is playing a character that's not really abrasive, but it's like she's like, why do you always say it's fine? Anytime she was taught basically like anytime someone says it's fine, someone in the
You're
world
dead.
dies. And my character was like, wait, what do you say? What do you have to say for that to happen? And someone they were like, oh, you basically just say it's fine. And then my character pretended to die. I had to roll a performance check and I got a nat 1, and now it's just a trope. Anytime anyone says it's fine, my character has to pretend to die. Anyway,
It's the opposite of a bell
Gotcha.
ringing and an angel gains its wings.
yeah, exactly.
Understood. I will try and calm down on the everything will be good. All right.
So-
Zed,
well,
so
Zed.
Zed's gonna go to here for flanking purposes. And
At the start of every person's turn for the first round,
Okay.
I roll to
I'll
see
use
if
my
another
dagger.
chaos quadruped is spawned. And then I roll on if it is
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
resistant to magic or not.
And then I'll use a bonus action to attack with offhand. If I do that, it doesn't get my
You just don't add
proficiencies or
you just don't add the damage to, or you don't add your ability modifier to the damage of it, so it's just weapon damage.
okay. So then I'll do. That's one normal, and then I thought this was more than the belaying pin. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then 1d4. Yikes!
Yikes.
And then the saving
Why? Oh,
grace of it all.
Nice. Boom.
and 1d4, so then
So 19.
in the sneak,
All with a regular weapon.
apply
Yeah, just normal dagger.
to
Nice.
you. All right.
By the way, are we observing that the similar effect is happening to these tentacles as before with the regular weapons, or has that changed?
Regular weapons seem to be doing damage as intended.
Awesome. Just keep smacking it. Will be great.
And then, unless Ed had anything else he wanted to do,
No, I'm gonna stay there. I thought my belaying pin is the belaying pin and the dagger just do the same amount of damage? It's just a D4. I thought they were different for some reason.
I haven't changed anything.
I can't check. I can't see. Anyway, I'll figure it out.
Let's see. Simple melee.
Yeah, that'll be my turn though. Sorry.
So Flutter, this particular type of creature, you do kind of recognize. The tendrils kind of remind you of the thing that wrapped around you and, you know, initially brought you into the nightmare. It also happened to be one of the things that was very consistent in multiple nightmares. In every situation that you suffered, these tendrils, the fingers of something much greater were also reaching, almost feeding on your fears. What do you do about that?
It's you. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna
Go
run.
get him,
Ooh.
Flutter!
I'm gonna run and start yelling. So just in my rage. And I actually triple in size. My scales darken, the butterflies freak out and fly up and away. And let's see.
Oh,
here.
that's hilarious.
Yes, it's a barbarian.
Crippling size. That's awesome.
So fucking cool.
And I
Oh.
believe,
There.
as your particular type of barbarian,
Mm-hmm.
when you rage, something happen?
Yes, I am a
Mm-hmm.
oh my gosh, what am I? I'm something, you guys. I know my character.
We are
You
all
are
something.
something.
When you enter
Have
rage,
wild magic.
when you enter rage, roll on the wild magic table to determine the magical effect produced. So
Oh,
roll a
cool.
d8, and you can do that
Wild magic.
at the bottom right. There's a little dice tray I have set up. So you can just click the d8 down there. It's like under the chat.
Mm-hmm. My special brain right now. Which one of those is the
it's the third one in the line, starting
When you
from the
put
left.
your cursor over the top, it tells you
Two
how many to
pyramids
each
that are
one.
smushed together.
Third one from the left. Third one in.
Oh, it's doing it like multiple times. Stop it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. I don't know what it is. I can't remember.
Oh.
Um,
A little bit of lag. A little lag.
Well, the
Hold.
irony of you rolling a 1 and Cubed rolling a 99 on a D100 just
Oh.
before that is not missed on me.
As Zed.
All right. So,
Yeah.
the magical effect that happens when you enter your rage, not only do you grow in size, but let's see. We're going to give this a little bit more flair to your character. So,
yay.
for the first second, it's almost like these shadowy tendrils start to lash out from your body.
Ooh.
However, you being, what you are and where you're from, they're actually more like so it starts out with shadows, but the little butterflies that surround you, they encompass these like shadowy tendrils, and then they take on a much brighter and almost very colorful, bright and vibrant coloration, almost like the butterflies themselves have formed into tendrils themselves. Each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet must succeed on the Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage. You also gain 1d12 temporary
Everybody?
hit points.
Oh no, that's all
each
of
creature
us, isn't
of
it?
your choice.
Oh, of my choice. Okay.
Okay.
I was like, oh.
Like this
And-
is wild magic.
And
Yeah,
before
just
that
the-
happens,
just the
because I have to
tendrils.
roll something at the start of a turn, just so you know, because it would have appeared as you flew into your rage.
Oh.
There's another,
Uh-oh.
but it doesn't get to go yet.
Uh-oh. Dude, I want
But,
Flutter to be
continue.
my barbarian character.
What?
I have a barbarian character too. It'd be funny if they met.
All right.
So I'm guessing you want both of these things to do their Constitution.
Mm-hmm. I sure do.
Constitution saving throw. So the DC, we need to figure out the DC for it. So that would be... Actually might be in your sheet. Let me check.
Does Flutter also get flanking
Breath weapon, Fey touch.
based on it being a large creature?
1 sec. That checks.
Yeah, you're good.
That's an
I'm just-
interesting point. I
Reckless.
don't know
Use
the rules
extra
on that.
attack.
With a large creature, do you get multiple squares for?
Oh, I didn't get
Okay,
imported.
I don't know the rule, but it's, I would argue
All
that
surge?
technically I don't know if it has a front or a back, but I am on the opposite side of it.
Your rage roll on the wild magic table.
Alright.
Okay, so we did. So it would be there. Okay. So that's in your character sheet. It's under the barbarian features. I just clicked the link.
Hmm. Okay.
So it should, yeah. So now all I have to do is click on the target and then click this. That one would pass. And this one does not pass. So roll me a d12.
Okay. Mm.
2, 3. It is the 5th dice.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
the soccer ball.
4.
Oh, I guess I could have just hit the button that says damage.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
that too.
Okay, and then I do my temporary hit points, or is that how many temporary hit points I get?
Let's see. You also gain 1d12 temp hit points. So roll another d12, and that's how many temp hit points you get.
Oh shit, wrong one. Sorry. I know what I'm doing, I
Not a
swear.
bad rule, though.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
that was
better.
better.
Hey, even better. Let's go.
Yep.
All right.
So in your
Yep.
character sheet, when you're like looking at the portrait where it has your hit
Mhm.
points, there's like a little 0 there that you can actually, that's temporary hit points you can fill in. So if you want to keep track of that, you can put it in there.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah.
Zed, I looked up
Oh,
flanking
okay, I see.
rules, and
Something
as is, like, you
interesting.
do have to be exactly adjacent.
Okay.
Something interesting I have that just gives me temporary HP is my defensive field. And the only thing that gets rid of it is taking off my armor. So I just have permanent temporary HP until it's gone.
Ian, you're worried. Okay, so I gotta do the damage on him.
Okay. I am actually incredibly worried.
We'll just
Alright.
glue you
Alright.
back together.
Yes. I'm not a
Okay.
child's a
Now-
1,000 piece puzzle.
So now, Flutter, you can continue with your attacks with your rage active.
Okay. Do I have to click on that to activate it?
So that's already activated. Like that was just us
Okay.
going when you rage, that's an effect that happens. So now you actually get to do your attacks. And to do that in your character sheet, there should be in the equipment tab, like there should be like a great axe, hand axe, and stuff like that.
Mhm.
You can just click on them and that'll pop them into the
Mhm.
chat. And alternatively, if you didn't want to have to go through your whole character sheet to find them, you can drag them to the little hotbar at the bottom left of your screen. And that's just directly linked to your character, so you don't have to keep opening the sheet to
Oh.
do an attack roll.
That's helpful.
It has multiple layers too. You can do like physical attacks and then magic spells on another sheet. So it's not, those aren't the only ones. It has multiple like levels.
Yeah, that would definitely hit. And roll it one more
Woo!
time because you have advantage. Okay, you still
Yeah,
hit.
I think it's that first one. All right. So
And for the purpose of knowing what you got, roll it 2 more times because you have multi-attack, or you have extra
right,
attack
yeah,
as a barbarian at
multi-attack.
this level.
so go ahead and just click on advantage then,
Yeah,
or okay.
so 15 would hit. So yeah, they both hit.
All right. So let's see. One of them was 5. Does that include the?
That does include the pluses.
Yep, it
Okay, I
included
wasn't sure
everything.
if it included the rage or not.
Let's see.
I don't
Let's check.
think she has the rage effect on.
Yeah, I don't know how to.
Okay, so in your character sheet, to activate your rage, it will be in the 3rd tab. And that shows you, okay, so sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th tab, under effects,
Mm-hmm.
where it says inactive effects, it says rage, and there's like a little toggle on,
Yay.
and
Okay.
did that work?
Right. Da, 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 da.
There we go. Two and 6, 8. All right,
And that'll.
significant damage.
I think the first attack damage would actually be 7 with the rage.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it should have a +2.
Thank
Not
you.
bad damage.
Woot.
Ah, yes, this cute little kobold that we just rescued triples in size, goes into a blind rage.
Apply that.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Yeah, I would say her eyes kind of flash. Like she has one purple and one green. They start like switching almost, so they keep going like green, purple, green, purple, green, purple in each one
Then 5,
as she
apply.
rages.
Do you know Tamara? You've got to be related to Tamara.
Who?
So feel free to describe how your once tiny little form and these tendrils of glitter and butterflies managed to finish this one off.
Really?
Oh, it killed it. Nice.
I mean, I dealt
Nice.
Zed and I dealt significant damage to it.
Oh yeah.
All right. Um, excuse me, I'm choking on my own air. Let's see. So, yep, the tentacle is just kind of swirling all over the place, glitter being left behind as it goes. Flutter's eyes are fluttering back and forth in the different colors, and she's just yelling and just in this really deep voice that you have not heard from her. She's just swinging wildly and madly at it, just chopping.
And as these tendrils, as their death throes, it's almost like your butterflies just surround this other creatures and just kind of just eats away at them.
Mhm.
But you still have a move. You can still move.
All right, let's see. How much did I move? I was 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Oh, nice.
All right. That's me.
All right. So then it is Cha's turn. I gotta roll a d100.
So Cha has a big anime like exclamation mark above his head as he's like, and his hands are outstretched as he's watching Flutter do all this. His mouth is wide open. He's just like, "Holy fuck! Awesome!" And he does like several front flips, flips over the corpse of the tentacle creature, gets into
Mid-air high
flanking.
five.
Slow-mo, throws his tail in there with some flair.
Little one.
Drops down opposite Flutter
I'll just have him move.
and unloads flurry of 4 attacks. First with his quarterstaff, which is non-magical. Hey-ya!
Nice. Nice.
So that's the quarterstaff damage. 8 on the first one.
Apply that.
5 on the second one.
Apply that to you.
And then he's going to he's gonna do like gonna jump up in the air and do a double like snap kick with both legs, and then do a flip back onto his feet, holding a martial arts stance. After doing while doing a flurry of blows.
He's rolling pretty good.
Nice.
On the hot streak.
7 damage on the first, and 9 on the second. And then
I'm not rolling high enough for more to spawn.
he will stay there, holding.
Only got one more attempt.
Flanking with Flutter.
And with your mighty flurry of blows, you have definitely seemed to have done significant damage to it. With much bludgeoning. And then, sorry. I gotta roll.
Destroy it, sorry.
Hey, there it is.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
yikes. Is that going to impact my our fight? Let's see here.
It probably will.
I'm going to pull out my battle axe.
Go to town, Sadi!
Let's
show this
see.
thing what happens to creatures that screw
Oh,
with your friends.
Let me see.
Oh
here. I
no,
think
there's
I'm
another
gonna
one.
do-
They're multiplying.
Oh, for
Oh no.
frack's sake.
Let's do this.
Fucking
But that's only if
Wait a
what
minute,
I
I'm
can do on the
looking
first
for-
turn. So
Oh, come on, where are you?
I roll a D100. 50 and
Sorry,
up, another one
I-
spawns.
it's here. Hang on, I'm gonna find it. Oh. Yoing, 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 yoing,
And,
yoing, yoing.
As Sari's, taking your turn and, starting to charge forward, you just hear this sloshing sound behind you, Flutter, and another one of these creatures appears. But it doesn't get to go yet because and just in your state of rage, it's almost like these things are trying to recapture you. It's just like they're surrounding you, and they want you to return to where you were, to the nightmare.
I won't go back. Does my shadowy tendrils do anything to that one, or no? Is it only when you burst rage?
It is when you enter the rage.
Okay.
Back to say.
All right, so I'm gonna attack it with my battle axe, but I'm using divine smite. But I just hit the battle axe attack button.
You gotta move in range.
Oh yeah, right. I'm sorry. I thought I'd already.
You
hit
could
that.
move into Chaw's space
Each creature of your choice.
for your attack, and then move out of
True.
it when you're done. If you wanted to get flanking on this creature side,
Let's see. Does the wild magic thing
Does this
just
give
persist?
move
me
right
flanking
over
right
Chaw's
there?
square. Just move over Chaw's
Oh,
square, like right
really?
over the top of it. And then when you're done, just drag and click out of there because you're not supposed to end your turn in somebody else's space.
Okay.
For instance,
Thank you.
So now you
But
have
now-
advantage.
You can attack with advantage. Yeah. Nice.
Nice.
And I get to attack
indefinitely until the
twice.
caster's next long rest.
Yeah, I
is-
would just do another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
In effect, some
Nice.
DMs like to make it last until
Okay.
Boom.
spell.
Now is this gonna give me 5d8? Okay, I'm supposed to get 5d8, and when I'm hitting
Oh,
damage roll, it just says formula is 2d8 plus bonus. But I should be getting a 5d8
ongoing
on
success.
it.
Until rage ends. If you stop raging,
So how do I do that,
Obtained.
Cube? How do I get my 5d8?
sorry, I was looking up the wild magic thing. So you're trying to add. You could just click it in the divine smite.
Well, when I go to Divine Smite,
Hmm?
It says 2d8 plus bonus, but I need 5d8. How do I get 5d8?
You can click on the 5d8 in the Divine Smite.
Oh, I see. Thank you. I didn't know that.
Yeah, let's see. To a maximum of 5d8.
There's one. That's
First level spell slot
awesome.
plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first. So which spell level
Oh,
are you using?
yeah. That's 45 damage.
Oh,
You
we
gotta
need to
do. You gotta do your weapon damage. I would
So-
say first.
what level
Did
spell
you
are
have
you
to
using for
attack
your
it
smite?
first? I don't remember.
And
What level 2?
So level 2 would be
3d8.
it would be 3d8 for first level spell slot plus 1d8 for each spell higher than first to a maximum of 5d8.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of my level being a 6th. I was thinking of that I'm in the 6th. I wasn't thinking of spell level.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it's based on spell level.
Yeah. My bad. All right. So I'm a 3d8.
Yes.
Correct. 3d8 plus weapon
So what-
damage.
So do you have to
Okay,
hit
so
first, or do you just get it automatically?
Yeah, she
If
gets.
she hits,
so she
but
hit
she hit.
twice with both of her
Okay.
attacks.
Oh, right. Duh.
So do I do weapon damage first? Or I mean,
I would do your weapon
damage.
damage first.
So you do
Just
weapon
to-
damage first, and then your smite is only going to apply to one of those hits. Yeah, you can spend
Only
one.
to
so
one?
20, so starting at second
Oh,
level, when you hit
yeah,
a
I
creature
see.
with the melee weapon attack, You can spend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target in addition to the weapon's damage. So it's saying you hit once and that uses basically you have 1 charge of
Right,
Divine Smite.
Right. Okay. And I get 3d8, right?
Yes.
So
So
semantics
I'll just
here.
do
I just
that
want to.
down here.
I just want to
Oh, go ahead.
be clear. So it says starting at second level when you hit a creature with a melee attack. She has 2 melee
Yeah, so
attacks
could you do it-
technically.
Could you
So
do it
couldn't
twice?
she choose to use multiple spell slots? Like it sounds like to me it would be up to the player if they want to choose to use a spell slot when they hit with a melee attack. She has 2 melee attacks that just hit. So she has, it sounds like 2 opportunities to use Divine Smite. Am I reading that correctly?
Can you do Divine Smite more than once? Is it just a spell slot?
I've got
Or is it an ability?
2 second level
It's a
spell
feature.
slots. It's a spell.
It's a
Oh, it's a
feature.
feature. That's
It's
right.
a feature, but it costs a spell slot, so it kind of there's a gray area, and that's more or
Oh,
less what I'm
okay.
trying to
Gotcha.
ask Cubed.
Let's see. Just double checking the rule on it. Mike has
Multi-attack.
Divine Smite is not a spell and does not require a bonus action. This feature requires no action. It's used after you hit with an attack. So technically, yeah. I mean, you just end up blowing through more spell slots.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
If you
going to do
wanted
that
to.
yet because we've got another
Right.
baddie
You
there.
might kill this thing real fast.
Yeah.
Anyway.
2D was one.
So
1
that's-
plus 1.
That's
10.
24.
All the Paladin Smite spells
Nice.
require a bonus action
So
to
I've got
cast. Wait,
24
what?
damage on that puppy.
Boom.
Divine Smite.
And
But
then,
say it's a
yeah,
bonus
then-
action,
considered
though.
magical damage, or would it be? It's like divine magic, though, right? I don't know.
Fiend.
Mm.
I just need to see how it works to. I'm just
It's
double
interesting 'cause
checking.
it doesn't say what type of damage it does in the
Because
actual
it's
feat.
radiant damage.
It says radiant.
Paladin.
Yeah, it says it's like
Oh,
to
so
deal
that would be
radiant damage.
That would be magical then.
Ancients.
Yeah.
Is that
Oh, deal radiant
magical?
damage. I see.
Yes,
Yeah.
wait.
It does.
Any non-basic damage like slashing, piercing, bludgeoning.
Hey, how's it going, Khalees?
magical.
How you doing?
Oh, well, then
Still
I
damage,
then
though.
I mean,
Wait,
it's
is it
still
still
additional
damage?
Yeah, it's damage. It's just it depends on what Cube's creature, what their thing is. It might have resistance, so it won't be as much damage as if it was a full damage.
Hit a creature
But we
with
don't
melee.
know. That's
You can
up to
expend once
Cube and
when
his-
you
and his
hit.
creature.
Deal radiant damage.
With the divine
Okay.
smite thing, on
Yeah.
D&D Beyond, it says 1 divine smite per attack, but no limit per turn. So like it
Ooh.
can
Thank you
like
very
it's
much.
just the one spell
Okay,
slot,
nice.
but it's the turn.
So you could even do
Well,
it
I
on a
could do more,
reaction.
but I
You
don't think
could
I
even
want to
use it on
do
a
another one
reaction.
right now because we've
That's
got a
true,
whole
Chuck,
other
yeah.
creature over there.
Sure. Yeah. But that's
Yeah,
good
that
to know.
makes
You
sense.
could potentially do it 3 times if you get a reaction
Yeah, like
with it as well.
if someone
But-
ran away from you and you had an
Battle
opportunity
axe,
attack,
not
you'd
magical.
still be able to add your divine
that.
smite if you wanted to.
Divine
very
Smite.
true.
Oh, even though it's not, I don't have
Even
a
though it's
spell
not
slot
your
yet.
turn. Yeah, it's like, well, you would still have to use your
Oh.
spell slot
You still have to use
if
the
you
spell
chose
slot.
to do it.
Well,
But you'd
right,
be
I
able to.
only have
It's not.
two-
It's not
two
exclusive
second level.
to. It's just
Oh,
any
right.
time you hit with a melee
Anytime I hit.
weapon, and
Okay.
you can choose to use a spell slot to
Okay.
add smite, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah,
And when you
it
get
is.
more
It-
spell slots, you'll have more opportunity.
Which paladins
Right.
don't get a lot of them
Yeah, that's
for
the
obvious reason.
kind of catch 22.
Right. I see.
All right.
Okay,
So
so
We're doing good.
24. I hope that did something to this thing.
Boom.
it did something. But it is still writhing. And at this point, at the end of your turn, it gets to go. Because they kind of spawned in, but now they, at the end of the turn, they get to be active as you saw these like dark portals forming beneath the ground and these tendrils reaching out. So the first thing they're gonna do,
Oh, a dark portal forms before they come out? They enter through a dark portal?
Well, all of them, wherever we've met them, have come through a portal. Like none of them
Oh, I
are
didn't
the full
realize
creature.
that. Okay,
It
that
sounds like this
changes
creature
things.
is like immense beyond imagination potentially.
Yeah, I think
We're
I
gonna
think OOC we've
Chaos
almost
Cloud.
harkened these tendrils that we see are almost like fingers of a larger
Oh.
entity.
And this entity might be infinite.
how
We don't
delectable.
know.
Oh, you in this fucking cloud.
But then how are we?
That cloud again.
So this one that's on the brink of death, you know, from the wounds, a very familiar cloud emerges. And I need everybody to make me a charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Charisma.
Charisma or con?
Charisma.
Is it charisma?
Oh, it says right there.
Exact same
Right.
way at the exact same time. We both said that
Yeah.
the same way at the same time.
Charisma. Let's see
Charisma
here.
saving
DC
throw.
14.
Where's-
A
Oh
saving
wait,
throw.
where's the?
Oh, fuck,
Oh,
what's the
that's up
DC?
here somewhere.
DC 14? Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Opal, did you use your?
Wait,
Oh no.
where did Opal go?
Where is Opal? Opal just got
I-
yeeted off the map.
I think you deleted yourself.
There we
Oh
go.
no! I accidentally snapped Opal. out of
Deleted yourself.
existence.
Let's see, you under there? Nope.
Wait, that says charisma ability check.
over
Did I
there?
do the wrong thing?
Nope.
I did the wrong thing.
No, I just accidentally
was-
deleted Opal.
He was right here.
Control Z.
Did I do the
Or she
wrong
was
thing,
right
here.
you guys?
I was right there. There we
Oh,
go.
I did
Hi,
the wrong
everybody.
thing.
Oh, he lost
Wait.
him.
How did you do
I-
that?
I hit backspace while selecting Opal.
Oh,
I
no.
wasn't even aware that I could.
No,
Let me
sorry, I already
check
did it.
something
She
from
didn't have to do
this.
it again.
That was an ability check and not a saving throw.
Oh,
She rolled an ability check
Oh.
that has a +2 and got a 21. She rolled a saving throw that has a +5 and got a nat 1.
oh,
That's
Oh,
on
no.
brand here.
God. That's
Do we have
awful.
inspiration? I would highly suggest using an inspiration on that nat 1.
I do not.
It would be
have-
really
I-
unfortunate on the barbarian who's raging.
Does it?
The
Does any?
Actually, no, not
Oh.
necessarily.
because Flutter failed it too, right?
Flutter needs
Can
one too.
somebody give me an inspiration?
Shit.
Well, yeah, I don't have one.
DC 14.
Jaw.
Okay. Yeah, Cha will give Sari his inspiration.
But if
Oh,
it attacks her,
bless
she'll be
your
fine.
heart,
Well, hold on.
Shaw.
If OOC, if Flutter goes stunned, that means rage drops.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's
And she's
Wait, what do you mean
flanked right
Flutter's
now
gonna? Why would she? Oh,
because she failed
and
the
she's
check.
Flanked. Okay.
does
Yeah.
that mean I shouldn't do this?
Well, I don't think Cha
It
would
d-
Have
know
revenge on
We're
strength.
Cha's
wondering-
rage stuff
a
as much, but I think he would know what the cloud does, and he would
This
know
lasts for
that
1
she's
minute
flanked.
only if you're
So
not
I will
unconscious.
switch that around. I'll give it to Flutter.
Okay.
So reading on rage. Here, I'll just link it. I don't want
Does
to use
rage
it.
get knocked out when you're stunned?
I
you
don't
don't
know if it does,
attack,
but
If you
Yeah,
don't
but-
I was
attack
bringing
on
it
your
up. Like a
turn,
minute, right?
So
then
it's
it
only-
drops.
So it's only unconscious.
only
If you
unconscious.
get
Or if
Okay.
I
attacked,
don't
it
attack,
stays
So
going.
then
you
it'll-
would still have rage if you were stunned. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but
if
I
they
wouldn't
get
be able to
attacked.
attack on my turn, so I would lose
you're-
rage.
You're definitely
Yeah,
going
but
to
you
get
still have-
attacked.
Well,
You are
that's it.
100% going to get attacked. So I think you're going to be.
If you get attacked, you'll keep your rage.
You'll
Correct.
keep rage, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just going to be nasty
Whether you're
because you're
stunned or
flanked
not, you'll still keep it.
and
Yeah.
stunned,
Mhm.
which doesn't
Okay,
matter.
then are you
because-
gonna give me your inspiration so I can get rid of that nat one?
No, I'm gonna switch that. I'm gonna switch that over to Flutter to keep them conscious.
Oh, I thought
so that
they
they
were
can
gonna be
potentially-
conscious. Okay, that's what I missed. Okay.
Well, to hope
I
if
thought
they
they were
pass it, then they
only
won't
stunned,
be.
not
They won't be stunned
unconscious.
because if they're stunned, then these creatures can just wail away on it.
But think about it. If she's already flanked, so she's already taking advantage, her being stunned doesn't add to the amount of damage she takes. It just provides advantage. She's already being flanked. So if it doesn't remove her rage, that was the only thing that I was thinking. OOC, if it doesn't remove her rage, it's probably better to re-roll than that one.
Yeah, I had to double check if
Yeah.
it was stun or unconscious, or it's something else that's unconscious that removes the rage.
Over 50, I give it to Flutter. Under 50, I
There we
give
go.
it to Sari.
Let's let the dice side.
Okay, thank you.
So Flutter.
You said over 50, you give it to Sari.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Okay,
No,
sorry.
that's fine.
Go for it. I don't even remember what I said.
Well,
Okay, it failed anyway.
Not much
it's
better.
better than a nat one, but we're in the
Not
same boat.
enough.
So basically, nothing changed
Mhm.
except for an inspiration.
Sorry, Jaw.
It
You
was
didn't want
worth
to
it.
give it to me anyway. I think that's what the mess. Why
So
I
that was
didn't
its
roll.
action to do that. And the other one, seeing the target between them being stunned, is going to unleash
Oh.
Yeah.
some slaps
Mm.
on Flutter.
Doesn't-
Uh-oh.
Somewhat.
Being stunned doesn't lower your AC or anything, right?
It would give
Give them
them advantage, but
It's
she's
just
already
giving
flanked,
it
so
their-
nothing
Yeah,
She's already
changed.
flanked, so yeah, okay. I just wanted to
Right.
make sure that I wasn't missing something.
To which you definitely get hit by the first one.
So
Yeah.
she'll take half damage on everything
Yeah.
because she's
Yep, yep.
raging. So that's
It's okay.
cool.
We'll get it. Okay, don't panic.
Shit.
Panicking. Oh wow.
So damage wise, that's half.
So 5 or 6.
It's round down.
Yeah,
So,
so 5 damage. And
Between the between this thing unleashing, these, you're stunned, right? So this thing released a cloud and it kind of got in your eyes and in your nose, and I mean, you just kind of came to, and you just kind of feel like this wave of like sleepiness start to like wash over, but not the same as before. Like this one's more of a like, it's more confusion than anything, and that's when you feel like the very painful, almost like whip like tentacles just hitting you in the back. But you're still raging, so you would only take half of that.
So would that
Nice.
be 9?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, so 9 total damage across all of these attacks that landed on you.
Boom.
Thusly,
yeah, because
keeping
rage
your
is
rage.
great.
You still have temp hit points.
I know. I still have
It
2
didn't even
more
do
temp hit
anything.
points. No,
Oh, right on. Nice.
I'm fine. This is fine. Eh.
Good old barbarians.
And I
Let's
did
go.
Gotta love
look up your wild
barbarians.
magic thing, and apparently that persists while you're raging. So you still
Oh,
have
it's a-
tendrils going.
Nice.
It's a range thing. Nice.
Right on.
Wee.
So
So
they'll take
you
damage
could-
on your turn even though you're stunned.
Yep,
Nice.
That's awesome.
So you have to do. It has to
but that's
do
on
a
her turn.
save. Oh, understood.
So they went. So
Fan
now I get
art.
to
I want
officially
fan
put
art
them.
on that and
Well, hold
a
on.
stunned flutter.
She already had a. She already
still
had a turn.
causing damage while stunned.
This is all happening at the end of the round. This is they got summoned in, and their turn was at the end of the round. So now we're going to the top of the round, which would be Opal. Because what I didn't want to do was have them pop in and then roll their initiative immediately, and then get the
I
initiative
see,
mixed
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
Hello there, tentacle
That makes sense.
creature.
Oh man,
And he passed the save.
that's cool. When you click on someone in the list, it recenters the whole map
Shoot.
on that person.
And by the way, Opal,
Oh, nice.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you were stunned.
Was I? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, you rolled a 13. DC was 14.
Oh.
Damn. So nothing on my turn.
Correct. You
Alright,
snap
man.
out of it at the
Is-
end of the turn, though.
Is Sorry stunned too?
Yep. But that's when we get to
Sorry,
your
stunned,
turn.
Yeah.
So, Zed, you
Butter
had rolled a
stunned, so it's just
16. You're
Zed
not
and
stunned.
Shaw.
Yep.
Jesus.
Let's see.
And Opal, like when this kind of mist surrounded you, you would expect something like this to have an effect on these organic creatures, not on what you are. Which is very curious. It's almost like it's more of a mind affecting emanation than it is something inhaled.
That's annoying.
The Eldritch Horrors have found them.
So I'm gonna do the same thing as Sorry did, and I'm gonna stand in this square right here to get flanking.
I mean, right
Right.
under or right next
Jump
to.
I'm not gonna-
shoulders. Big old ripped shoulders.
I'm not gonna stay there. I'm just for flanking.
Nah, you're.
I
You're
didn't
on
realize the
the
same
shoulder.
square
sorry.
was flanking. That's
Sorry,
cool.
Flutter. I'm gonna scooch right here.
She's seeing butterflies right now.
Yeah,
And
but sorry, you can be in somebody's space. You just can't end your turn there.
oh yeah, she
Okay,
did
I
that.
didn't
She
realize
did that
that. That's
earlier. I
cool.
was
yeah,
referencing.
but I didn't know that before, so I'm glad.
Not the
Okay,
same for enemies,
so-
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
enemies
is true.
Do not get such a luxury. Nice.
I love it.
Oh
Nice.
yeah. Zed, go Zed, go.
Go, Zed.
Yeah, let's see.
Um,
Let's see if it's enough damage. Yeah, it's enough damage.
Oh well, for
Oh yeah.
You could
I
you
guess.
could switch it to the second target.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could take that
Oh,
other.
could I? Oh, okay,
cracker
then.
beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be with advantage as you're not flanking though.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
that's true.
A 9
we
plus
do this?
6. That still would have hit.
Boom.
Wait, what?
Because in your second attack, you rolled a 9 and a 15, but it took the advantage. But you wouldn't have advantage on the second one, so it'd just be using the 9, but you have a plus 6.
Nice.
So it's
Oh yeah, yeah.
Still had it.
Is my
you
and so. Well, so that's I guess that's
Hmm.
the question is
could you still
if
use
the
sneak
9
attack?
yeah, if the 9 damage killed the first one, can I just non-crit sneak attack on the second one?
Yes.
Thank you.
That's what I was
Nice.
getting at.
Yeah, I thought
The-
so.
the
I
first
just wanted
hit killed it.
clarification.
It would still work. Cool.
Normal 7, and then I'll roll this as a normal. So there we go.
Man.
7. Why?
And then
Apply.
as far as where I'm standing, I will move here.
There you go.
All right. Now it's official turn.
Wait, it says there's two of those critters still alive, but isn't the one dead?
No, we haven't
Yeah.
killed that one.
One's
Oh, wait,
dead,
thought we
it just
killed
died.
it.
but this is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other
we
one.
just-
One in the middle's dead.
We just
Right.
killed this
Uh-huh.
one. It's just
So-
it's just
Yeah,
not
okay.
marked.
With that, the target selected is still going to be on a 1. It was 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to go after the kobold again.
Yay!
Don't worry, I can heal you.
I'm fine. This is fine.
I'm fine.
Advantage. And it has advantage because you're stunned still.
Mhm.
No problem.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
wrong. Sorry, wrong nice.
That's not good.
I'm Silvery Barbsing the crit.
Yes, good one.
Yay!
Zed out
All
here
right.
protecting everybody from crits on their first session.
That's so
But
true.
doesn't magic not work on these guys?
No, it's a silvery barbs. Basically,
resistant.
it's a spell that
It says you
causes
magically distract.
Still distraction.
magic damage versus
Oh,
spells
just magic
are
damage.
different.
Okay.
Yeah,
That and
Gotcha.
they
I gotta
don't have
reroll.
an immunity to magic. They have a resistance to it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So let's
Um,
see.
who's coming?
Creature roll D20.
And I'll give Flutter the
lower roll.
advantage as well.
Yay.
A D20.
But my turn's next. Wouldn't that be wasted?
Yes.
Or is it my next hit?
Well, you're coming
It's
out of
whenever
it.
you choose to use it. It can be for an
Well-
an ability check, a saving throw, or an attack.
Well, she'll
within
be
1 minute.
stunned for this turn though.
Oh,
Like at the
gotcha.
end,
It's-
at the end
it's-
of her
It
turn.
says within a minute though on there.
It's within 1 minute, so she'll
Yeah.
have this
Oh, there
for
you go.
6
Yeah.
rounds, and
Yeah.
Cha is going to be able to
I'm
move
gonna get
to flank
advantage
with
anyway.
exactly
Wait, isn't a single player
20.
round only 6 seconds?
6 seconds. Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
Oh, so
Gotcha.
it'd be
20.
10 minutes. Anyway, I digress. 1 minute
So-
would be
10
I
rounds.
think I'll just do a
10 rounds.
normal.
There it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
An 18 would still hit. Yep, but it's not a crit.
Yay.
So
Much
even though
better.
you're stunned, it like the first set didn't even like affect you at all, because you're temporary, and then you still take half. So 5, and then the other set of slaps,
Yay.
and then 6. So a whopping 11.
Okay. Wait, no, that's not right. What am I doing?
So you could just click into hit points and put like minus however much it is, or just set the number. I believe you could do too.
What was my total? I'm sorry. My brain
So
just
you
shut
took
it out.
11. I didn't see how many temp hit points you had before that.
I had 2.
So effectively 9 hit points. So you'd be at 50.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Oh my gosh, I'm hitting all these buttons. Okay. Ta-da.
50.
I did it.
That's funny.
And then your turn, but you are stunned. However, your tendrils are still outreached.
So cool.
Alright.
So they have to
So
do
that's
a
the
con save
D12.
still.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say, even though you're stunned, you're still conscious enough to be able to like keep an eye on this one in front of you.
I would say that my wild magic is the butterflies. I don't control that. So
There, put that there.
the butterflies are doing that, not me.
And
Deadly
so
butterflies.
con save.
Sounds like a good band name.
They have pretty decent con actually. And it's a saving throw. It's normal. Oh, that's a fail. So
Ooh,
roll me a
fail.
d12.
You sounded so
Ooh.
nice.
10. So what I'm not sure of is it doesn't say the temporary hit points recharge every round though.
Mhm.
I think you just get
Okay.
that once.
I am more than fine with just the tendrils doing damage. I don't need to have the hit points every time.
Which would be pretty OP if they recharged. Okay, so 10. So your little butter, even though you're kind of out of it, you're standing there like stunned and just getting slapped. The little butterflies are just swarming this thing, even though you were really unable to act. But at the end, so now you finally come to, because the stun only lasts for till the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Ja.
Okay, Cha's gonna rear back, and he's gonna do a corkscrew style M Bison launch across the dead body of this thing over into this space with purple energy around him. gonna land with his staff out. Okay. Oh yeah,
Nice.
20. Okay, first one. 11. And the crit.
Fly. Well, the first hit was enough. The
What
second
does that
hit was
mean, the
overkill.
crit?
Oh, overkill. Just it
Annihilated.
explodes into pieces.
Go into the initiative tracker and
What
put
does crit mean?
that.
Bigger damage.
Critical damage.
Okay. How did you know
'Cause
it
I
was
hit it with
critical
a-
damage?
Natural
Natural
20.
20.
Because I got a nat
Oh,
20.
I see. Oh, very nice. Okay.
So they die, so this goes
but
away.
everything is dead.
And then we can end the
Look
combat.
around.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open. There might be more
Wake
of
up
them.
out of our stunned state.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
We all are just defeat
Flutter
houses.
just keeps hitting them until her rage goes away. Just slowly starts sinking down.
There we go.
Get it,
And-
Flutter.
And when your rage does eventually, like it's kind of like a scale. Like you're a medium-sized creature currently, but as your rage starts to wear off, you just start to shrink back down and back down to your normal.
My goodness,
All
you
right.
must have very flexible clothing.
Um,
Flutter, that was
That's
badass. You're
badass.
you're like a monster. You're like a badass monster.
oh, thank you.
It was radical. Shaw gives
Oh,
her a high five.
don't hit me.
No, it's a high five. It means that you're super cool.
Oh. What do I do?
Hold your hand up like this. Char takes her hand gently and just holds it up.
Oh,
And
okay.
he's very light. It's like,
The butterflies kind of come at you a little bit, but then realize that you're not hurting
oh
her and just kind of float
shit!
around.
Shaw gets
Oh.
eaten alive by carnivorous butterflies.
Look at them. They're so look, their wings, they like change colors or something. They're like from Feywild butterflies or something.
I mean, yeah. I'm from the Feywild.
Wow, really? We just came from there.
Yeah. You did? How'd you come back? Is there another passage or because that's what I was trying to what?
There was a portal.
You were trying to find a way there?
That's what I was trying to do originally, but then like everything
We know
kind of
right where the gate is. The gate's not very far away from here.
Aye, well,
I tried to go to a gate that I think was nearby. But because of like all of the
These bastards.
I know the word.
Let's fill the egg sacs.
Sorry.
The word is leaving me.
Because of all the like the corruption and the bad stuff, like I can't get through.
Oh, really? It
Yeah.
stopped the function of the gate?
Let
And I
us
couldn't
through
get
this
through.
way.
So we
Let
can't
us
even
through
get back
this
through that
way.
gate.
But not back.
Did it let us out? So maybe it's corrupted from this side?
Maybe.
Right.
We should see if this atrocity has any more manifestations here. Maybe if we kill
Checking
them
my
all, it'll
cave
open it
here.
up.
aye.
You think?
5. Okay.
I mean,
Can I do a
maybe.
check to see
We
if
were
the
sent here
mist,
to try to destroy this corruption.
have the mist
Yeah.
changed at all?
I don't know. Give me an Arcana check.
Oh, you got it. I cannot roll a nice number on my
Oh, you
Arcana.
still misty?
Still
Char
Still
goes to
miss.
Sari and he's just like, Sari, that was epic. And he gives her a high five.
That was completely epic. Listen, Shaw. can I tell you something?
Sure.
I know I've been arguing a lot with you lately about running away and getting overly cautious when we run into some bad stuff, and I'm really sorry about that. I've been really conflicted because I've had so many people that I cared about die that I kind of get overly cautious when something bad's happening. But I'm working on resolving that conflict. But I'm real sorry for arguing with you about it.
Oh, it's okay, Sari. I understand. You don't want us to die.
I don't. I like Yagov too much.
Also, speaking of not letting people die, I'm going to cast healing or cure
Cha
wounds
just
on
casts his
Flutter.
hand over the tentacle creatures for a
Oh.
minute. He's like, "But look what happens when we put ourselves in danger.
Have a
Look
level
at
health
that,
back,
sir.
Flutter.
Yes.
We kick ass and
Oh,
kill
that
these
felt nice.
fuckers.
What was that?
Cure wounds.
Cha
I
goes
may
and
be
kicks
using a
him.
lot of physical attacks, but I am a spellcaster by trade.
Wow.
Where are these things coming from?
I feel so much better. Thank you.
Where do they keep coming from? I feel like we're barely making a dent, really.
They-
Can we get to the root of these things?
I don't
They
know if
just
we
keep
want
showing
to.
up.
We
I
might
mean-
want
Oh, you
to
think it'd be
close
too
the-
much for us?
We might want to close the rifts that they come through, as opposed
Also-
to confront the creature
Right.
itself.
Right.
Sorry, how are you doing on health? Are you feeling good? Need a boost?
Oh,
I have one
I'm
more
doing
spell.
great. I'm completely feeling fine. Thank you so much, Opal.
Gotcha. Just wanted to check.
Appreciate it.
Flutter, you okay? You want to keep looking and see if we can destroy any more of this if it's around?
I do think we should be more cautious about attacking the eggs. Because while we need to destroy all of these, I do not think these ones appreciated us doing that.
Well, that's exactly why we need to keep doing it.
Yeah, but if we get a horde of these things, more than the 3 we killed
Oh.
here, we might be in a bit more danger.
Okay then.
And, Cha, I need to remind you, that mist they cast out to stun Sari, Flutter, and I, normally that might not have affected me. But it did, and I did not like it.
Okay,
It's
fair.
not that one. It's my environmental
You guys
effect.
want to keep left or start going right? Or do you want to be moderates?
Do we want to? Oh my god. Do we want to keep
Sorry,
going
can't
left?
help it.
Okay.
I
What the
think
stick-
we should go as
stick to
far
the
left
left.
as you can possibly go.
Is there more to go?
I
Yeah,
mean,
there's
the
a bunch
cave
up here.
keeps
Come
going.
take a look.
How's it not saving?
Okay, everybody.
Color.
Let's be sneaky
Save.
again.
Left. You want to go left. Oh, okay.
I mean, there's another cave over here. Come on, guys.
Oh, I didn't save change. That's why. Wait,
The
what?
way
Hey, it looks
Zed
like
we-
we hit the
are we
dead
still
end here.
continuing?
Badass. I
My
saw
mod
you
broken.
shredding with that dagger. That was pretty cool.
Wait, uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what's that?
Who farted?
What the
Also,
hell is that light
DM.
coming in?
Is this an actual dead end, or is this just an opening into a different part of the cave?
It appears to be a dead end.
Okay, I just wanted to check because I'm
Where's
not sure
that
if
light
it's
coming
right.
from?
There we go. That's what I was doing wrong.
I believe it's Zed.
Oh, man.
What's that light?
Some kind of a strange mist about us.
So,
What
what are you looking for, Zed, with
think
your
we're-
perception of 20?
Think we're done.
I
with
was
these
looking to see if
creatures.
there was any signs that would lead us to more of these creatures, or if there's any sort of like, do I get a lead on which direction we should go if we're looking for more of these, trying to clear out this cave?
I mean, considering where you are, there's none over here, so probably somewhere to the right. However,
Okay.
with your perception of 20, you do notice something else, slightly slightly different. If I can ping it. Right. somewhere back here, you're pretty sure you can
I'm
see
sorry.
like a silhouette of someone.
One.
Like, what's up? What's over there?
You see something, Zed?
Let's go check
Yeah.
it out. you
Because I rolled a
guys.
92, so
What
she
is
would be able
this
to contact
mist
them.
all around?
Also, is this mist giving the same feeling as the mist back in that other horrifying place?
All right.
Hmm.
What did you see, Zed?
It looked like there was
previous
some sort of
events.
silhouette over here.
Silhouette?
And I'm just
Like,
going to use
I
this
couldn't
to
make it
kind of
out. It
mark
was in the
it.
shadows.
Maybe it was just the
Wait,
this
why can't
weird
I
mist
draw?
screwing with your head.
Maybe possibly.
Hmm.
So as you move
damn it.
over there and look around, you immediately see the mist's part.
Ooh.
And through it, a familiar figure. Well, I should say, part of a familiar figure. There is this serpent that sticks its head through this opening. Give me a sec to get the image for
A
you.
serpent.
Serpent.
Du-du-du-du.
Is this related to someone that we've come across before?
Oh my god. No way. Is this? This isn't. Uh-oh. Oh. My mind's not going to be blown like I'm blowing it myself.
Yep, it is.
Oh.
Hmm?
Who's that?
Tio
Miss
Moonblade.
Moonblade.
Oh, I
No
haven't
way. Is
met
she
her.
the source of the tentacles?
This is the first time Opal's saying her.
Yeah, I've not met her either.
Whoa.
Yeah, the last time we ran into
Tio
her was
Moonblade.
when we were in the material plane before.
Shaw
Pretty.
just cries out her name, like, just cries it out loud. Tio Moonblade.
So that's a
Yeah.
positive connection then.
I see you have stumbled onto an anomaly. It's quite fascinating, actually. As the serpent that is completely detached from this entity seems to be sticking its head through and looking around, and she stands there as intimidating as ever, with her arms crossed and her eyes just looking outward. I
Well,
see
yeah,
you've
we've
been busy.
finding these things all over the place. You know about them?
No, but I do love to study these things. They are quite interesting, quite fascinating, actually. And you know me, I do love a good challenge. And there's like this sinister smirk.
Hmm.
That's true. Tio Moonblade, this is Sari over here to your left, and this is Opal, and this is Flutter.
Oh, you're
An
so
honor to meet
pretty.
you, milady.
Nice to meet you.
She just nods her. Actually, she does nod her head. The serpent nods its head.
Slightly
So,
menacing.
what have you discovered of this delightful little anomaly? I am quite curious. It's much easier to have someone else go through all the testing.
Well,
of
we've
tentacle
discovered
creatures.
that it seems to be resistant to magical attacks. It has popped up in multiple planes of existence, not just the material plane, like we found it below your laboratory. We also found it in the Feywild. It seems to cast a strange, stunning effect. And anything else, guys? It seems like somebody must have hacked off a piece of it earlier because we found a rotted section of it down in the lower left-hand corner of the cave. I'm assuming it's from some other realm and wants to come into our own for some
Ooh, actually,
horrifying and
gotta move
nefarious
little one up
purpose.
there.
It did
One sec.
envelop our new friend Flutter here in
Little
a
one's there. Gotta
horrifying
move 'em.
cocoon and was tormenting her mind. I peered into her mind and saw that she had been put into a perpetual nightmare by this aberration.
Yeah, they seem to be more reliant on mental attacks, as that mist attack I was talking about didn't just affect the physical body, it went after the mind.
She kind of interrupts you and looks towards Flutter. She like holds a finger up and looks towards Flutter. Oh? What exactly did you experience, hmm?
Oh, I don't know. It was scary. I just kept having nightmares, and then I was drowning at one point. But like it was almost like
I'll just
draining,
put her
and
token right there.
I was scared.
Draining, you say? Interesting. And at that point, the serpent that was looking around the cave looks to her, and she, you can kind of see her side-eye it. Almost like there's some kind of non-verbal communication happening. Do you happen to have any remains? That would be quite useful in my studies.
Sure, you should send your friend down south a little bit. There's a few bodies we just finished off.
Also, cocoons if you go a little further.
And the decomposed bit down at the other parts of the cave. Seems like it decomposes here, so that's something. It also seems very susceptible to regular weapon attacks. Seems like that really damages it.
Show me. And you see that, like, almost like dark black serpent with like these glowing red eyes slither from the portal. She stands there waiting expectantly.
Follow me.
And for those of you who have not seen Tio Moonblade before, I'll show the image one more time. That is very true to her character. She has these piercing blue eyes that almost just feel like she's constantly looking, not really at you, but just through you. Almost like you're an illusion of a sort. Not to say that you are, but.
Terrifying.
And she doesn't have any like visible scales, like at least on her skin, like Sarissa does. But she has like this crown that's like this horned crown, and just this. She wears very ornate clothing, but also somewhat reserved in a sense. But you definitely get the feeling she is no one to be trifled with.
By the way,
She's
Tio, I
intense.
sent your 3 kobold friends back toward you because we couldn't really take care of them where we were going. I hope they found you okay.
Let me think here. You sent them. You had an hour rest. No, they have not made it here yet, but I'm sure they will, as they are driven by food.
I did tell them you had a lot of food, so, they were riding their spiders really fast to get to you.
She just kind of rolls her eyes. And
Are you a queen of some sort, a princess, or?
She actually kind of chuckles a little bit at that. No, I am. I guess the best thing you would call me, as I've been called before, would be a witch. They love calling me a witch. I'm a scientist at heart. No. Hags are far too...
scientist.
Yes, I'm more of a scientist than anything.
Oh. Okay.
Hags rely on others to gain their knowledge and power. I rely on knowledge.
Ah. So you just like playing dress up?
She smiles.
You do look pretty sharp, Tio Moonblade.
Very
Well,
pretty. I
Ah,
just a pretty
that's
crown,
an
and I
understatement.
thought queens and princesses wore crowns, so she must be playing dress up, right? I like playing dress up sometimes. It's
just
fun.
Don't we all?
one of many relics I've acquired in my lifetime.
Oh, it's a relic. I thought
And
it was a crown.
Uh-uh.
and when you were showing the serpent to the tendrils, you kind of you notice that they have started rotting at an accelerated rate. But that
Oh,
does not
interesting.
seem to perturb the serpent, which just eats as many tendrils as it can. It doesn't chew, it
Oh,
just kind
wow.
of swallows them whole, almost like it has a bottomless stomach.
Oh, maybe taking it back
Holding.
to her lair to study it. Yeah.
And it slithers back into the portal opening. So, how was your trip to the Feywild? I'd imagine it was quite interesting.
Oh man, was it? And hey, thank you for appearing to me in that dungeon. That was actually very helpful. But you know, you got cut off by this strange dragonbornish figure that we keep running into.
Oh?
Right. You were in the middle of talking and it cut right through. I was shocked.
I thought it was an anomaly. Mm. Explain, by all means.
Well, there's this figure we've been running into ever since we first came to the material plane,
Why's her
who
token?
was very interested in his father, quote unquote, being released from prison,
Oh, I gotta fix
quote,
that. Damn it.
and the father is something called Grab El, and is apparently like an ancient eldritch janitor for the entire cosmos. And
Mm.
apparently I have the ability to release it from its prison.
Oh. So how's your family in terms of all of that then? What do they think of this?
Well, I haven't had much to do with them for a long time, but I don't think that they would.
Give me an
Really don't know.
give me an insight and good luck on the roll.
You know, I do I do remember you saying that the key when I stole it from my family estate was sort of left out, and that Chad kind of realized that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah, no.
10.
Yeah, she's really hard to read. Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they want it to happen. Maybe they don't. I honestly thought that they didn't realize that I was going to leave, and I don't know. I have some contacts telling me that they might be aware that I'm alive now. I faked my death, by the way, just to tell Flutter. I faked my own death and escaped from my family in the Hell Realms many
Oh.
years ago. So I assumed that they thought I was dead, but at this point, I really don't know.
Well, considering the trail that you've left behind, I have a feeling that that wouldn't last very long.
Hey, I'm very sneaky.
Really?
So sneaky. There's no trail. None at all.
And she actually takes note of little one on your shoulder. Interesting. Gem dragons. Now those are rare. At least around these parts.
Gem dragon? Gem dragon? Did you say gem dragon?
It sounds like you're very far away from your microphone.
No, I'm right here. Did I turn myself down?
I think so.
No,
I'm
it
right,
just
it's
sounds
right in
like
front of
you're.
me.
It's like you're kind of like
Oh,
you're
that's weird.
underwater.
It's right in front of me. That's very weird.
Oh, it sounds like you're actually getting closer to it.
Oh, that's weird. All right, gosh.
We're able to hear you perfectly. Sorry.
Okay, good.
So she
Hey,
looks a
can you
little
answer a
one.
question for me?
Sorry,
Can
what?
somebody answer a question for me? I've got this little where my icon is. There's this little thing up in the corner that's like a head with a little like refresh
It
arrow in
shows
it.
that you're concentrating on a spell, which I think it was the good and evil spell, which I
Yeah.
think you're still concentrating on because
Oh,
it lasts.
okay.
How long did it last? An hour
So we
or
just.
something?
Just 10
Well,
minutes.
it's 10 minutes, so it should have ended.
Oh,
Did
Concentrating
you
on
put
continuing.
that
So-
there, Cubed?
Nope, it did it when you cast
No.
a spell.
You can
Okay, I
end
see. Oh, thank
concentration
you.
on it if you go to the spell. You can right click on it and say end concentration, I believe.
Oh,
Let's see,
okay,
can't you
thank
do
You can also
that?
go to
I
your
was just
in your character sheet.
curious
At
what it
the
was.
second to the last tab is effects, and you'll see the effect of that spell is ongoing, and you should be able to toggle it off.
Back into the last
Oh,
tab
okay,
on
that's
my
good to know.
character sheet.
The first to last tab where it says
The light-
effects.
The lightning bolt.
If you right
I'm
click,
on my character sheet, right on the page where all the skills are.
no, go
Yeah,
to the
far
effects
right.
tab.
Where you get your
Far
tabs.
right.
It's
Oh, where
the
the
lightning
tabs
bolt.
are. Okay.
Yeah, the
And I go to
lightning bolt tab,
bolt. Oh, effects. Okay, sorry. Thank
and
you.
you should be able to see the spell is ongoing.
Oh, it says
and
600 seconds. What is 600 seconds?
10
Well
minutes.
past.
That
Is
would
it-
be 60.
Yeah.
10 minutes, right. Okay.
It doesn't
I go to
actually
my
count
Off by
down,
itself, right?
so you just have to.
Great concentration.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
On the 3 dots. Thank you very much.
Also, take a swig of this flask.
Oh, God. Thank you so much, Zed.
So,
Oh, yeah. Thank you, brother.
the real question is, why are you back here? What brings you back so close to my hovel?
Oh, we came through the gate from the Feywild. We'd had a lot of business there, but we thought we'd come and explore the material plane some more.
Well,
Check things out. You know, we heard
realistically-
about Bonk Village, and we heard that they know how to throw a party.
Right, but
Hey,
well, we were told that the flying ships weren't
Right.
necessarily made in the material or in the Feywild. They were crafted in the material plane, and so we were kind of more or less led back here to look into that, and even more immediate. Well, there's we ran into someone that's probably overseeing the woods here, and they've tasked us with trying to weed out some corruption in this area. It's more or less led us here.
Everybody can give me insight checks.
Hooray.
Insight checks. So I take it we trust you.
22, 22,
Well, that's-
20,
That's up to you. It's
17. Damn.
Also
all right.
Well,
nice,
because
Zed.
Cha was hiding stuff and then Zed told her everything.
So pretty much looks like it. Everybody but sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
You're busy taking a swig.
Shit, yeah.
Taking a
So-
very long swig from the flask.
When you'd mentioned something about, the entity that gave you this task, it was barely noticeable. Basically, everybody got it, but sorry. But she kind of rolls her eyes.
Do you have some dealings with that creature, Dio?
She and I don't always get along, no. But we keep to our respective domains.
Ah,
Well, we accidentally wounded some friends of hers, and so we were just kind of making it up to her.
That's unfortunate.
That's what I thought.
Well,
but we
for
are
you,
glad
not
we
for
came
me.
upon
I'm
this
perfectly
place.
fine.
I mean, but you had these same tentacles were right underneath your lair. Like, isn't that worrisome?
No.
What if it tried to take over your laboratory?
Oh, there is a very like she actually kind of throws her hand on her belly and just lets out a laugh, like almost like evil villainous laughter, like a cackle practically.
Okay, fair enough.
After all, if you recall, knowledge is power.
You have a lot of it.
It's
What
the
do you think
fools
this
who
thing
seek more
is?
power than they can handle.
Do you think there's a way to stop this thing? Its tendrils? Look what they're doing. They're causing problems for everybody across the dimensions.
Now that is definitely an interesting question and a very complex solution. One that I don't have, which is why. And the serpent seems like it coughs up like a bit of a tendril. Is why I study what I do.
We would love to hear any insights you have in this thing when you figure it out. We've been running into it everywhere. It's like trying to, I don't know, invade everything. Look what it did to our friend Flutter here. Wrapped her up.
Yeah.
Look at this sweet little fey creature just wrapped her up and put her into a nightmare. Like, who would make this little delightful monstrous creature have nightmares? Why?
Things that feast, things that hunger.
Ah, wants to eat our dreams? Screwed up.
Would you prefer they eat your flesh?
No, I don't want to have any part of me eaten.
Neither does the cattle that you slaughter and consume.
True?
And she kind of has. I'll just keep the insight rolling. She's totally just getting in your head, or trying to,
Oh,
kind of doing that
Dio,
like devil's
wait,
advocate.
For goodness sake. I bet you're real fun at parties. By the way, you and your serpent friends are 100% invited to my nightclub when I build it. Okay? Like, you would fit in there so perfectly.
That's going to be a glorious day, Joe, when that nightclub gets going.
Oh my, you're gonna love it. Flutter, you are invited.
Cha, when that,
Everybody. It's gonna
Really?
be
you
so
have that
great.
nightclub. When you
Oh,
have that nightclub, I'll have to get somebody to polymorph me into an actual human, so we can actually party and enjoy the night.
oh man.
Can't be immune or can't be resistant to poisons when we're drinking alcohol all night.
Correct. All the poisons. All of them. And new ones you've never even heard of.
And she'll look to Opal. Tell me,
Yes.
Which biome did you hail from?
Volcano.
Ah, that explains it.
Stab that fucker.
I'm gonna murder that volcano.
Explains. What, if I may ask?
Well, it's
My
very clear
composition.
your body is not organic.
Yeah, most of everybody knows this. I guess the only one who wouldn't know would be Flutter, but there is a crack in my forehead, so I can't exactly. I'm not gonna hide it.
Oh yeah, right, Mike.
Crackhead.
Well, the craftsmanship is masterful. The shame the shell is damaged.
All I need is a mirror, and it'll be back to normal soon enough.
Do you recall what you were before this body was yours?
Can't say I do.
Interesting. And she kind of she rubs her chin a little bit. Very interesting. You know, it's not
Wow.
every day an Isarian roams through here.
Sorry.
What does do
You-
most
Sorry.
people remember what they were before they were born?
Some do, yes. But I also surmise some might have forgotten as time has gone. And her eyes slowly shift to Zed.
Oh,
Oh,
I do believe in reincarnation. Zed, have you been reincarnated? Is that what your deal is?
everybody's been reading.
I believe that I love how T.O. Moonblade implied that Opal had that exact same thing happen to her. And Cha's immediate reaction was when she looks at Zed, go, "Were you reincarnated, buddy?"
I got no idea what that means, mate.
Oh, it's a pretty intricate philosophy. I'll explain it to you sometime.
That means before this life you had another one, and another one before that, and another one. Ad infinitum.
Basically, that we're reborn in different bodies, but our soul transmigrates to different realms and different bodies to gain new experiences.
What's the point of that if when you die you forget them?
Hmm.
Oh,
that's a good
somewhere you
point.
remember. It's in there somewhere.
I guess what you're
Even if you're not
implying,
conscious of it.
T.O., is the soul might never truly forget.
Nope.
The body, the person might not remember, but the soul might.
Would you like to remember?
That's a horrifying implication.
Oh my God! Say yes.
Cha's looking at Opal and is like nodding furiously.
No.
You know, there's an entire array of experiments I have not had a chance to test. Of
Would it
course, the
result
old
in
staying alive might be called into question.
would I be destroyed in any
Cha starts
way?
shaking his head. Cha starts shaking his head furiously now.
Would I
Poss-
break? Would I be
Possibly.
re-
I've never had a Saurian to experiment on. And there's, like, as she says, experiment, there's like this smile that crosses her lips.
Oh, maybe I don't want to do it. Wait a minute. You're an experiment. You experiment on her?
Well, the only way to figure out if a soul is truly reborn is experimentation. Knowledge,
And-
You were
power.
talking to her like you knew she was reborn. Now you're
Ye-
saying you need to find out. I don't know about this.
You guys all see Opal, like, she can't, like, bite on her skin because she doesn't have skin. But you see her, like, nibbling on her knuckle as she's thinking about it.
Oh, Christ, don't do it.
I think
Isarians
Zed's just
are,
gotta.
after all, spirits that have made their own shell. So, I'm curious why they would make that decision.
Hmm.
Something in that soul, and she holds up does quotation marks. Something in there must have had enough drive to create a shell. I'm merely curious.
Hmm.
Monsters is if you are not told that monsters.
Now I
As an
can't even hear what
artificer.
sorry say.
Mm-mm.
Oh,
As an
for crying
artificer.
out loud.
To hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
That's so odd because it's just when I'm away from my see, when I'm away from my computer. Like I've
As
got
an
this
arti-
headset on and
Yeah.
it's got Bluetooth, but when I'm farther away it sounds
Uh,
weird to you guys.
Sorry, I think what may be happening is your mic input is different from your headphone input.
Oh yeah.
That might
How do I
explain
fix
it.
that?
Your mic input is probably.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
In Discord, go to user
Yeah.
settings, which is the little gear at the bottom of the screen.
Okay.
Go to voice and video, and it should be your input device.
Okay, wait a minute. Voice and video. Where is that voice and video?
It's under app settings.
App settings. Why am I not finding this? App settings. Okay. Voice and video. Got it.
And it should be the input device. And it should show you a list of microphones that you have connected to your device.
Oh, it just says default. Oh, because it's been using my computer. So how do I get it to match up with my
Do you know what your
headphones?
headphone brand is?
Well, wait, it says HW01, so it's got to be the same. I can't remember what this thing is.
Well,
On headphones, it says HW01, so I wonder if that's what it should say. It just says default. I have default or microphone.
try
Let me try
microphone.
How's this now?
That's good.
Is that wait?
Well-
Now, if I walk over here, how is it? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's still having the same effect where the further away you
That's
are,
weird.
It's not giving me the option of my microphone on my headset. That's really weird.
That's weird. Just stick near your device and everything should be good.
Yeah, we'll
But-
figure it out.
Yeah, I will.
Hmm.
Thank you. That's weird.
I'm interested in the concept, but I also don't want to die.
And and as an artificer, you've experimented on magical items, right? You have to do some testing. You have to break some swords to make some enchantments. You have to crack a couple omelets to make some eggs. She is no different in the sense that you also get the feeling that she doesn't have the same sense of ethics as other people might.
Hmm.
So she's very much willing to sacrifice, a rook and a pawn and a queen for the overarching goal, right? So you get the feeling that she might try to keep you alive, but she also has no feeling towards you not staying alive either. She's
Nazis
the
would have
epitome
loved her,
of
basically.
a scientist.
Opal, if you want to try some stuff, I might have some ideas. Get back to me about it.
I don't think delving into my mind would give you any real insight into what I'm wondering about here.
Well, it's possible. I can learn a lot of things.
I'm not letting you into my head, Jaw.
Tio, do you know anything about what might be considered a fractured soul? And then maybe potentially having some sort of visions or voices in your head about like returning to regain what's lost? It's a random question.
That's
Let's
just
see.
random.
Right, very, very random. Right.
Fractured souls. Undeath immediately comes to mind. Let's
That's not good.
see. I mean, souls are very, very breakable when you get down to their core components, actually. So,
How can
yeah,
we bring it back together?
find the pieces, I suppose.
Is there a way to do that? Like,
Can you track
if
your
you
own
don't,
soul
if you didn't,
pieces?
if you didn't even know that you lost them?
Ah, fractured soul and memory. Interesting. Tell me, have you ever had a situation where dreams come to you of experiences that you are very sure you had, but you know you never had?
Zed's gonna glance over at Cha and just kind of furl his brow a little bit, and maybe once or twice.
Child's just raising his eyebrows and kind of nodding.
Then she nods her head. Yep, then definitely a fractured soul. Congratulations.
In what way?
I never thought about it as a good thing. That's an interesting point, I guess.
Not being able to die? If one piece breaks, the others remain?
Oh,
This is only something I studied in my early years of my research. Immortality is not as interesting as some might think.
Well, I don't think of myself as that anyway, but what if someone might be looking for me? Um,
what if Marn is yourself? What if it's you looking for yourself?
I
Boone?
can't seem to think that I would torture myself if that were the case.
Right? But, I mean, uh, Zed, what the hell did you get yourself into, buddy?
That was great.
I think Zed's just kind of looking at Tio for answers.
She shrugs.
Fuck, no one fucking knows.
Oh wait, you have a nat 20. I'm gonna keep that nat 20 rolling. She knows something,
Oh,
but she is as evasive and
someone knows.
elusive as
that's
always.
messed up. That's super messed up.
So I guess Zed will kind of squint a little bit and just keep peering at Tio.
And then she'll look to Flutter again. You are a curious one.
I mean, sometimes I'm curious, yeah.
Probably all the time. No, Flutter?
Right?
All the time. Curious.
I suppose.
In your experiences,
Yeah.
how has the arcane treated you?
Who's that?
Hmm,
Nice.
I see. The weird
Me
things
too.
that
I
happen
see
when you
it.
get really angry?
My butterflies?
Sure. Are
They
they
like to
hostile to
peck
you?
me?
Are they friendly?
No. Oh, they're my friends, of course. They keep you safe.
I see, I see.
Mhm.
And at that point, the serpent kind of looks at her and she looks at it. And they both kind of simultaneously nod.
Hmm.
You know, the winds of magic flow around you very differently than others. Almost unstable. And that I do find fascinating.
Mhm.
Um,
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Well,
So, is there any way we can contact you if we come up with some interesting bit of experimentation you might enjoy?
you know where I live. I have not moved.
Hmm.
Okay, groovy. You did stretch across the plains to communicate with me, right? That did really happen, right? I wasn't just hallucinating.
I'm pretty sure you were hallucinating, actually. And with your
Wait,
insight
what?
22, she's fucking with you.
Oh, Tio. God. She's got to be good at parties, though, right, you guys? I mean, come on.
Hmm.
I can be good at many
Brave
things.
enough.
But it sounds like you were in the middle of a task for a narrow-minded dryad.
Well, we're trying to protect the populace at large as well. You know, protecting life, Tio?
She places a hand on her on her bosom and kind of does the taken aback. But I preserve so many lives through my knowledge and information. And she's totally
There you
performing.
go. Yes. Telling yourself that.
She kind of does it like the I do declare, kind of like hand on the chest. I am a staple of this
Tio, my
community.
You know, I think we're finally heading back to Grenstall to tell your former teammate about that as well.
That bumbling idiot. Yes, he's still the mayor.
Hmm.
Well, either way, I was merely curious, as some very interesting fluctuations have detected nearby. And usually it's fairly stable, as narrow-minded dryads love to keep things constant. I believe change is the ultimate evolution.
This thing is like wrapping people up and hurting them.
Then do what you do best.
Dance?
Sure.
Or as
Hmm.
my favorite warrior princess says, kill them all.
Oh, that too. Right. Kill them all.
Who we killing?
We're gonna go kill some more tentacles. Are you ready for this,
Some more
Flutter?
evil
Yeah.
creatures.
Do you like to destroy evil, Flutter?
I do, yeah. That's
That's
fun.
what
Oh,
we like
great.
to do. We're evil
You'll
destroyers.
get along with us just fine.
Yes.
That sounds like fun.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, bye, Tio Moonblade. See you next time.
If you
Hmm.
survive, and at that point, the portal closes.
Oh my god, she has a really
If you
dark sense of humor.
survive. Let's
Such
get
a
Opal-
dark
out of
sense of.
here.
I
Opal
have
is
to say, I
still chewing on
appreciate
her
it, though.
finger.
Let's
Opal,
get
just let me
out
look
of
into your
here.
mind.
No.
Hey, we got to go explore the right. You know, we want to get all perspectives, no matter how crazy they may sound.
Well, if we go to the right, we'll just be going over before when we went to the left. So that doesn't make any sense.
Hey Zed, come here. You're emitting light and I can't see in the dark.
Emitting light.
Get over
Well, for
here.
a second there, I wondered if Tio Moonblade was the one who like, if the tentacles were from her, like, but then I guess maybe she was just,
Oh yeah. Should we head
curious.
straight or? Yeah, let's keep going. Up,
Fo-
dead end. Never mind.
Now we're still left. Oh, there's more over here. I see. Oh no, it goes.
Right,
on.
now we're
Let's
going
see.
to the right.
No, we're still going left.
It's going left.
Going to the right where
Oh,
there's
I
left-
see. We
there's-
didn't go this way. Right.
there's
This would be
less,
the left over here. Right there. That's left.
They're
I
going
mean,
this
this is the
way.
right up the left path.
Yeah, this
Oh,
path,
that
it's
doesn't
it,
look like.
right.
it kind of
We're just
forks a little
following-
bit.
Following the left wall. Just
Wait
let
a
us
minute.
right.
That's another crack in there.
So what you're saying
the
is
heck's she
that is the
moving there?
left and the right are one. God, that's
Oh,
blowing
Chaw,
my mind.
you found it. You found the answer.
Gee, I don't know
Oh,
what to
I
do
can't
with this
unselect a
knowledge.
token.
It's blowing
Damn it.
my mind.
There we go.
Getting a little claustrophobic in
I
here.
don't think there's anything over there, you guys.
Let's get out of here.
My goodness, you
But
guys,
if
we
Chaw
still have
wants
to
us to
destroy
check
evil.
everything. Well, that's
Every
right.
little corner.
So,
Where
Cha,
we
as you
see-
make your
Alright.
way in there,
Yeah.
you take a step to where you are,
Huh?
Uh-oh.
and I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, as
Oh,
the
shit.
cave beneath you is a lot weaker than you thought,
Ah!
and it collapses
Oh,
beneath your
crap.
feet,
Oh, Chaw!
Come on.
fall into a pit.
Oh shit!
Chaw!
And
Shit.
take. So as
I
you
have slow
kind of
falls.
stumble
Sorry,
in,
don't jump in the pit.
Chaw!
What
Are
are
you
you doing?
okay?
Don't-
Are you
Sorry,
okay
just
down there?
dives into the pit after him.
Wait, is that the pit?
9.
I mean, we don't
From
know.
that-
You just ran up next to
I'm
Josh.
bending over the pit and I'm yelling down to him.
Oh, slow
Are
fall.
you okay down there?
Reaction.
Let's
So,
see,
You start the
slow
fall, but
fall.
then you did slow fall as a reaction. So you only
Ooh,
take
that's nice.
you float down, but you only take 2 points of damage, as there are some very sharp stalagmites down there,
Oh, 2 points.
and you get
okay, good.
just a cut here and there.
Yeah, I'm okay. There's some
How
stalagmites.
far did you fall? Just a few steps.
Yeah.
How far did you fall?
About 10 feet.
Excellent. I've got some rope right here in my pack. Hang on. Let me
So
get
as she's
this
doing
out.
that, Chaw's gonna look around and see if he spots anything interesting in here.
Give me a perception.
Perception.
You look around. Oh yeah. So you look around. You don't really see any eggs. It just kind of seems like maybe at some point this was a bit of wall that crumbled over top of a little drop down. So it looked like stable ground up until you step on it, which that's when the rocks finally gave way. They just weren't meant to support weight. It was just bits and pieces that fell and covered.
Got it.
All right, Shaw, here's the rope.
Oh, thanks, Lottie. And Chaw very quickly pulls himself up and out.
But
Whew!
Flutter and Opal, feel free to give me perception checks. Okay.
Seppi.
Out of here.
Nice flutter.
With a 17, your butterflies seem really agitated right now.
Oh, that's not good.
What's wrong?
They're just like
Okay,
fluttering.
Flutter.
They're like fluttering around your head and around your arms.
Hmm.
What's going on,
Something's
Flutter?
wrong.
Do
What's
your
wrong, you
butterfly
guys?
sense evil?
Is that what they mean? They sense evil.
I don't know. They just tend to protect me sometimes. I don't pretend to understand it.
Uh-oh. That means something not that you need protection from must be around the corner.
That means there's something to kick ass on.
You think?
And we're gonna kill it, Jaw.
Did you guys check out down here?
Yeah, I went down and I found a crack down there, but that I'm peeked through, but not much else.
Okie dokie.
Hmm.
So, with your just natural sense, particularly through the butterflies, you get this weird feeling that something's watching you, maybe even stalking. You don't know where it is, but you know that whatever it is has malicious intent. And maybe, just based on your experience, maybe it's just waiting to strike.
I kind of feel like something's watching us, guys. Do you ever feel that? Like somebody's just
Hmm.
looking at
Dude.
you with like malicious intent, and they,
I love this
they're just
character.
waiting to strike.
You know,
Malicious.
after a
Nice.
time in the
Yeah, all the
Feywild,
time.
yes.
Well, there's
Like,
lots of
all the
things in the
time.
Feywild that watch you, so
My whole
that makes
childhood, I
sense.
felt like that too. And it was my parents.
Hmm.
Mm.
I stabbed
Why?
that volcano, Opal.
But my
Why? Why were my parents evil?
Cha,
That's a
that
very good
volcano
metaphysical
didn't
question.
raise me. I have a perfectly fine relationship
See?
with my
That's
father.
why we should stab it. It didn't even care what happened to you after it gave birth.
It's a volcano. It's a
It's
place. It
terrible.
cannot
It's
think.
heartless. It's a heartless bastard.
Uh,
Unlike your
Yeah, Flutter,
parents, which are fully
I grew up
cognizant
in a
and aware,
place. Yeah, see? That's why
the
they need to be
volcano is
stabbed.
not.
They all need to be stabbed. Just kidding. How
I
are your
already went
parents,
down
Flutter?
that way. Guys, come this way. I already went down that way.
All right, let's go check out the other area.
do, 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 do.
Where are your parents, Flutter?
Probably in the Feywild with the other dragonborns. I don't.
Oh, how did you get here, by the way? You get lost?
Uh, through a portal, I guess, through the gates.
Come on, come on,
Oh,
guys.
yeah. Yeah, my parents were pretty screwed up. I grew up in a bad place, so I ran away from them a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sad.
It's okay. I have my new friends and family.
Oh, that's nice. Friends are nice. I like having friends.
Yeah, you're our friend now too.
Really?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course. Look at you. Look at you
um,
out here kicking ass with us.
Oh, that's the other side of the crack I was looking through before.
try.
Look at that.
Dude, you were amazing back there. You were like
Aw.
smashing and bashing, and you became
Oh,
like
it's
3
nice.
times your own size.
Yeah,
Your
the
butterflies were
butterflies
like,
help me with that. They're very nice like that because when you're a dwarf dragonborn, you're kind of tiny and small, and it's a little harder to deal with.
Oh yeah, is this just a hole up here that
oh,
we can crawl
I
through?
see.
Yes, it is.
Ooh, adventure.
Oh, look, there's Sorry over there. All right.
Oh no.
Things
Uh-oh.
activate.
This is a good dungeon crawl. I dig it.
So,
Uh-oh.
Every time the game is paused, we all say "up-oh" every single time.
uh-oh, Spadudios.
Well, with good cause.
No, it's something bad every time. It's like we're totally justified. It's just, I'm just
Anytime
noting.
he pauses the game, it's bad. Okay, what's happening, Cubed?
So as you step this way, deliciously far from the party,
Oh
Uh-oh.
dear. Not that
Delicious.
far.
yeah, not that far at all.
How
Where
many
did you
feet is
go?
that?
Where are you?
I'm down here.
As your voice echoes through the halls. Well, not halls, the caves.
Nobody was watching that I just turned a corner and went this way? Come on, guys.
Line of sight's a thing.
And
There's dynamic
I
lighting
can't
for a
see
reason.
that far in the dark.
Where is it?
Okay,
it?
what did I run into?
So, trying to see if I could show one person this or if it has to show everybody. I think it has to show everybody. Okay, that's fine. It looks like it. Looks like it just does a general show everybody this thing. Okay.
Oh,
Where is it? There it is.
Oh,
So,
no.
as you step into here, you are very sure you can hear what sounds like some kind of like chittering. But then it's like, no, that doesn't make sense. That's not chittering. Then it sounds like voices. It goes from just chittering sounds to like voices. And, from one voice to two voices to three, then several. And I'm going to need you to make the wisdom saving throw.
this time.
As you step into this like hallway, and it's almost like the walls turn to flesh and mouths with no eyes,
Oh,
and an
gosh.
amalgamation of flesh and mouths,
Oh no.
and they all start gibbering. Do 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 do. And with that, we end session.
Ooh.
Woo.
Nice.
Did my wisdom saving throw help me at all?
That's part of the
Good chance.
cliffhanger.
Good chance, but who knows?
Oh, no.
Aw,
And where's
thank you for
everybody
joining
else?
us, Flutter.
Can't
Thank
tell.
you.
Yeah,
That
you're
was super
awesome.
cool. What a delightful creature.
I loved the revelation of you just being a barbarian creature.
I loved how you responded to Tio Moonblade with just like, "What's that?" I see
Yeah, I love
too.
she's super literal. I like that.
Oh, so cool.
I'm glad you guys liked her. She's fun to play.
Have you played her in other campaigns?
No, not to this extent. I played a little goblin
Oh, oops.
barbarian once. We went on like a D&D cruise, and that was really fun.
Cool.
But I thought it'd
D&D
be
cruise.
D&D
it's
cruise.
yeah. There's actually one going on right now. You're very sad to miss it. It's basically like a Dungeons and Dragons convention that they have on Royal Caribbean
On a
cruises
cruise ship?
sometimes.
Oh
Are
my
you
god.
kidding
That's,
me?
God.
No, I
that's
went.
insanely
We went to their
cool.
first one
Dude.
last year.
All right.
That is
They just started
insanely
it last
cool.
year.
For
Oh my
D&D,
God.
they normally have like gaming cons and stuff that they do. But yeah, streamers and stuff get hired on as the DMs for it. So
Oh my God.
Yeah, cubed.
Wow, that is
Get hired
so
on as the DM
Cubed.
for it.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
I'm gonna
Dude,
send an
we're gonna
email. I'm
go.
gonna send an email to someone. I'm working my magic right now.
Dude, ships ahoy.
That's the name of our
Ships
baby.
ahoy
Damn,
is our
that
bakery
sounds like
name
I've never really
fun.
wanted to go on a cruise,
Atlas.
but now
Me
for the first
either,
time in my
So much
life,
fun.
I'm like
right?
D&D, like, oh my
I
goodness.
know.
Cruises
That
are
sounds so
amazing.
cool.
They
I've never been
basically
on
like
one.
rent out the conference room on a ship, and like the
Oh
conference,
my
the
gosh.
event spaces, and then like yeah, there's like 2 games a day. Me and my husband Hasmatic, we also plays on Sunday.
We had gone on that, and we played both games every day on the cruise. It was a lot of fun.
How many people are in the games though?
It depends on how many the DMs allow. In our game, I believe we had 6 in our night game with a curator named Dice Cream Sandwich. Which you can find him on TikTok for sure. And then our other morning game, I think there was only 3 of us, but yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I feel like that's the thing that if I don't know the ins and outs of it or whatever, but you could curate your own like one shot.
Mm-hmm.
You could just meet a whole bunch of people and just be like, all right, this afternoon at 3 p.m. we're gonna do a 4-hour D&D session. Just bring your dice.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that, but the DMs are actually hired, so like they're paid
For
Oh,
sure. I'm
wow.
just
to do
thinking
these
it's like
games.
if you don't get into a game or you want to do like extra, I don't know. It
Mhm.
seems like it's you're going to be in an area with a whole bunch of
Play
like-minded people, and you could just
24/7 is what you're
yeah,
saying.
you could throw something together for sure, dude.
Oh
So
yeah,
you're
they
saying
did
there's
like a
like
bunch
all
of
kinds of
gaming and stuff
games.
too.
So there's all kinds of games going on all the time?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Like I said, there's the morning game and then there's like the night game, but like there's a bunch of stuff going on in the middle, like people doing events and stuff. There's people like playing Magic or board games, card games and stuff in the event spaces. They had
Dude.
a streamer that does miniature painting professionally for
Oh,
like
wow.
Warhammer did a demonstration. Yeah, it was a lot of
How
fun.
did I miss this?
Oh
All right.
my god, you guys, we should all
You
meet
weren't
in person
into
there.
D&D at the time.
That's exactly where we should meet.
I know. I
Hmm?
haven't heard about this, and I've been into it for a couple of years. Dude, my sister's gonna flip out when I tell her.
That's
Speaking of
really
Do you
flipping out,
remember? Viv, do you remember what the cruise line is called? What the cruise thing is called?
Gakukan?
It's I
Gakukan?
googled it. It says
Gakukan?
I googled Royal Caribbean D&D cruise. It says D20 Cruise 2024 information,
That's probably the one that's going on right now.
and it says Fans Con.
Yeah, Gakukan is what it was called when we went. Let me see.
That sounds so awesome.
That's so cool.
Is it sponsored by like D&D at all, or is it just fans who come and play? Or
All right.
I'm just
let me
wondering. I'm just
see.
wondering how it all connects
Well,
with
Yeah.
the whole
before we
Hasbro
forget-
fiasco and everything.
before we
Yeah, let's
forget, vote
do-
for inspiration, because the guys
Oh,
are
right.
inspiration.
notorious for forgetting about that.
That's
Oh
true.
yes, you should get it.
Well, I vote that Flutter get it because they're
Alright.
they're new and they were awesome.
Yay.
Yeah. Seconded.
I'm fine for that.
Well, that was a quick unanimous vote.
Woot! Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And I'll play next week too. So
Next week's going to be great.
Cool.
If Sorry
and I should
survives.
just tell
yeah,
everybody
I'm-
I should
I'm
tell
so
everybody in
looking
advance.
forward to
I'll
it.
be
Ah!
away. I'll be away for 3 weeks.
Oh,
Because I'm going on
what?
my pilgrimage to Spain. So that'll be the end of May and the first 2 weeks of June. So I just wanted to tell everybody in
Wow.
advance if you
Oh,
guys want to
man.
get other guest stars or just
3 whole
April.
weeks.
yeah.
May,
Wow.
Yeah.
June.
And
Gonna go on
forget Wi-Fi in Spain. You don't want to. You want to be totally in the zone the whole time.
Oh yeah. We're gonna be on the Santiago de Compostela.
Yeah, just
Oh, that sounds. Oh,
remind
I've
me.
always wanted to do that.
Yeah, just remind me of that, because I gotta try and remember who's gonna be around.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh,
That sounds
cool.
awesome, though.
Thanks, Flutter.
Mhm.
Yeah, thanks. You've inspired us to go on a cruise.
Oh, that's cool.
D20 cruise.
That would
Mhm.
be so cool if we like met up there every year. Or
That'd be so awesome.
I don't know what's that. I know a few of the players in person, but
All right. Well, with that, it is that time. To wrap up the stream here. Thank you. As per usual, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate all of you being here. I'm so glad I was able to get our guest star tonight because we were down 2. So sort of last minute, so I am grateful. I have okay. So with that, we're gonna wrap it up, as they say. The session, well, a little bit longer than usual, but as long as people have fun with it, and that's what matters. That's all that matters to me, anyway. And next week we should have a full group, and we'll be able to have our guest star have a proper send off. Fingers crossed. So yeah, for y'all's on the Ubes tubes or watching the VOD, we do this every Tuesday at 7:30 Pacific. And fun group. And tomorrow, Wednesdays, I run the Wanderers. That's going to be 5:30 Pacific for inquiring minds. We do this every week at roughly the same time, give or take 15 minutes or so. So yeah, I hope to see you drop by tomorrow. Have a whole different group, whole different feel, and hopefully, you enjoy it as much as I do, and as much as they do. They have fun, and that's what matters, as I've already said. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful evening or morning, or whatever it may be for you. And we shall meet again next time, adventurers. Farewell.